Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Game Masters on the GDQ Hotfix. I'm your host, Fant_TV, and today we have an awesome classic Mario relay. We're going through all the classic Marios from SMB1 all through Super Mario World. We have three runners here doing it: GTAce, Haxor, and Rupert. You know, three wonderful, highly skilled runners in these games, and it's going to be awesome. But first, game and volunteer submissions for Frost Fatales 2023 are open now until November 26th. You can find information at gamesdonequick.com/framefatales or the GDQ Twitter to submit your games and volunteer applications. We're starting things off, back at the original. GTAce, Haxor, how are you doing? Welcome.
Doing well. Ready to play some Mario.
Yeah. Ready to see some Mario be played.
Some Mario be played. Yeah. So Rupert will be joining us a little bit later, but we're going to do the first several games, so SMB1 through SMB3 right now. And I just wanted you to each of you quickly go through, rate the speedrun as you currently feel about it from 1 to 10 right now. GTA's first with you, because you're doing the first two runs.
Yeah, okay. So SMB1, 10 out of 10. It's pretty easy, and if you make a mistake, it's pretty easy to recover. I've played this game for 5 years. I know what I'm doing. Lost levels, 1 out of 10. That game sucks. It goes poorly almost every time, but at least in a live setting. It's just a brutal game.
Axer, what about you?
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, to you, it's probably like 50-50, 50. Half the runs are good, half of them are... It's hoping to make sure I get under 10 minutes. And then Mario 3, I don't know, probably 8 out of 10. I mean, it'll be a good run, but, I always hope I always put a little extra. I hope to get 51-minute times and stuff when I play Mario 3 Warpless. So, that's the kind of standard I try to hold myself to anyway.
Wonderful. All right. Well, GTAs, if you are ready, we can go ahead and head over onto your screen because you're going to kick off this classic Mario relay with the one and only original. What category are we running?
So this is a Warpless, every single level in the game.
Excellent. Whenever you are ready, GTAs, just go ahead and give us a countdown and we could start.
Yeah, please enjoy the minus world being stuck in the wall. Just wanted to show that off while I could. Okay.
Nice.
All right, so... timing will start when I gain control of Mario, which is after the World 1-1 screen. So I'll count it down in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Best of luck. It's Mario Bros. It's easy. Right. We've all played this game, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's played this game.
He's doing safe strats here, so normally he wouldn't get that power-up if he was doing PB attempts because the 1-3 and the 1-4 power grabs are actually a little faster. But because we're doing a marathon and he wants to probably limit the number of pipe jumps he has to do, he's going to get this one.
Yeah. Getting the power-ups in 1-1 and 1-2 only loses about a second of time. So in my book, it's worth it.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, there is a nice fire flower right at the beginning of the stage here, which allows him to eliminate some of these annoying enemies in his way. Coming up here.
So the fire flower appears to be good in basically every Mario game. Is there one where it's this one is so much more powerful in this game than the others? I know SMB3 with all the boss fights you have to do, it's just melts them so quickly.
Yeah, honestly, it probably saves a lot more time in Mario 3 overall than it does in this game, because you're really only saving the bridge break animations when you defeat the Bowsers at the end of each world. So it does save a little bit of time, but it's not an amazing amount of time. But in Mario 3, I'm pretty sure there are strats you can't really do without it. Yeah, just the way some of the levels are organized. Whereas in this game, there are strats to do all these levels without fire. Just some of them are not very fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, a lot of people think not collecting power-ups would be faster, but it's actually faster to do fire strats anyway because you kill the Bowser at the end of every stage and it skips the bridge collapse animation. It saves about 2 to 2.5 seconds every time, like that.
Gosh,
So he just goes straight to Toad instead of waiting for Bowser to fall in the lava.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of seeing like high level Mario play. It's just so entertaining to watch.
I haven't gotten tired of doing it yet, so there must be something about it.
You should see the way he normally takes that Bowser out. I mean, my God, the sub 19 strats on the Bowser kills are just insane in terms of how close they get to it and how particular the fireballs are, because Bowser actually has two hitboxes. There's an upper and a lower one, and you can contact both hitboxes with a fireball and defeat the Bowser in 3 hits versus 5 or 4.
Disgusting.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit rare to get that, but in high-level Bowser kills, you need to take advantage of that by doing like really precise, minimal slowdown and fireball shots to kill him fast enough. You won't see that here, but I definitely do it in my PB.
He's also going to be trying to use a spreadsheet too, so he knows exactly what the timing is right now of his run, and he needs to know that so he can determine what sort of patterns he gets in some of the Dash 4 levels, because the game advances on a frame rule system, and what that is every 21 frames you can leave or exit a level. So, you know, it doesn't matter if he beats this level on the first frame of the frame rule or the last frame. He starts the next level on the exact same frame.
Yeah, also about that, my start button didn't work properly when starting the game, so I'm not really on good pace anyway. We'll see, though.
It's fine. And I know, like, depending on which frame rule you get, like, you can determine, like, isn't it some levels, like, how the enemies spawn or adjustments you have to do?
It's
like, a bullet bill
fire
will be
bar
a specific spot,
patterns.
fire bar patterns, yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that, mainly.
So even if you get
you
behind
saw
on frame
shoot-
rules, just knowing which one you're
This
on.
game's easy.
Can you just do the flag?
All right, so
Yeah.
he did.
All right, sure.
Yeah.
Explain why that was impressive, please, because it's very impressive.
Go ahead.
So
I gotta play 2-4.
Yeah, that trick allows him to save time getting to the end of the level because he doesn't have to wait for the flag to go down. So the reason that's impressive is because that required 5 frame perfect inputs in order to execute. So there were 2 or 3 frame perfect inputs with the stairs, and then there were 2 on the pole itself. So yeah, pretty sick trick.
Yeah. And what frame rate does this game run at?
60.09.
There you go. So that's hard.
Yep. So you have to do 5.
It is
of
indeed.
those.
And it saves a whopping third of a second. Very worth.
Yeah.
Hey, for Mario Bros, every single frame, I feel, well, every single frame
It's
rule, I
true.
should say, is very, very important.
Hey, it comes down to frames in 8-4. So every frame does matter. I know that firsthand, let me tell you.
Yeah, GTA is showing why he is one of the top SMB runners currently active. Like, just, the amount of people who have run this game, and like just to be anywhere near the top at all is just so much work goes into it. And yet GTA is still
currently
not tired of.
second place. And my PB is like a year old. It was world record when I got it. First 1857 time.
Gosh,
I've had the
that's
record 4 times in this category.
The fact that we're still slowly taking this down after all these years, just when is there an end? Is there an end in sight? I feel like we're close there on any percent, but people still seem to find optimizations every now and then.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll ever truly be over. There'll always be a frame or 2, but it's getting there.
Yeah. So
No way. No way. No.
Are you
no,
serious?
No.
That
That's more than that saves 2 frame rules. That's more than 5 frame perfect inputs.
What?
There's no way I just hit that.
I think what we're
There's
learning
no
here.
way I just hit that.
I think we're just learning right here that easy game, right? Free.
I
These
can't
frame perfect
believe it,
tricks are
dude.
free.
Like,
Yeah, and he's doing
It's
some
act-
safe
no,
strats in this level.
I can't.
'cause,
I can't explain how insane that just was.
yeah.
I cannot explain.
Let's go.
to Too bad you didn't know what your pace was.
Yeah, I know.
We were on.
I think at that point I could, but I was just distracted by hitting that.
When you do something so ridiculous, you distract yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so the dash
hold on.
fours, the fire bars, and the potaboos are, frame rule dependent, so he had to take it a little safe there to make sure.
Yeah. Okay, so that 3-3 flagpole glitch, I needed to do a frame perfect jump and set up subpixels by holding down right off a platform, then do 2 frame perfect jumps to do more subpixel things, and then hit flagpole glitch.
Wow. Just wow.
I actually was the first person to ever hit that FPG in an IL a few years ago. It used to not be a thing, and then I found like a little jank setup. There's a runner named the Rudy that found that setup that was like actually run viable, and I first implemented it in the 1857 world record. That's my current PB. So that was like a new thing.
Jeez.
I don't believe I just hit that live. I cannot express how insane that is.
Well, you also, the first time you ever hit it in a run, that was the world record, right?
Oh,
Like, that was the
yeah.
run.
My 1857 is insane. Yeah, the first time I ever went for 3-3, I got it first try and then got world record. It was ridiculous. It's a shame
So there's
Summoning
an
Salt already
interesting-
made his video.
Oh, yeah. There's an interesting
think I missed
thing here
Sky
in this
Boots.
level. You did.
Yeah.
So if you jump off that platform on a particular pixel window and land on the flagpole, you can save an additional frame rule because Mario's boots hang in the sky, and we call that sky boots. I have a feeling you're going to try the clip here. So there's a nice clip here, and he does get it. Very nice.
Jeez.
That's not easy to do, by the way. And now he's got to pray for Bowser here. This is a very sketchy fight, and he gets on a
alright.
very sketchy Bowser.
This run is crazy. I think I can use notes again. I'll have to retime this run when I'm done. This might
Please
be
report
like
back. Yeah.
I'll have to like frame count it because I started the timer late, but this might like actually be the best marathon run ever pace. Even
I
with
would
that,
expect nothing less on my show titled Game Masters here. We bring on the best. All right.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, okay, I should be on notes. I can figure it out. So if this bullet doesn't shoot, okay, yeah, we're good.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's really important now for him to know where he is in the frame rules because that first launcher will shoot on particular frame rules. He can also kind of expect like what those Hammer Bros are going to do to an extent if he knows a frame rule he's on because he's played a bunch of them a lot. It's especially important in this next level because you're going to see why there's just bullets flying across the screen everywhere. So it really helps him if he knows what he's expecting.
All right, this should be good. Like nothing in the way. So if that's true, I'll know like I'm where I can figure things out again.
So he actually had to stomp that Goomba or the Koopa there in order to spawn that second moving platform. Because if you don't, defeat either of those enemies, it won't spawn. So it's really important to do those side jumps.
All right, let's hope the spreadsheet. We're good. Let's go.
Yeah, nice.
We're good.
Oh,
We're good.
those are free bars.
Yep. That's what we're on the spreadsheet.
All right,
We're on the
let's go.
spreadsheet.
Yo.
Let's do it. I just need to maintain this pace to 6-4 now.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep,
believe.
6-4 is going to be the last important level on the spreadsheet for him. So, I mean, 7-2 to an extent, but yeah. This level, you get to see our friend Lakitu. His appearances in this game, he's just not very menacing. There's just, yeah. He pretty
That
much
Lakitu has
just,
caused me so much
stays behind you.
problems. I hate it. See,
Yeah,
it stays
if you
behind
slow
you if you know what you're
down.
doing, but if you slow down,
Yep. This is my favorite level in the game because of all these plant snipes. It's a really fun level to play. He's gonna shoot a couple fireballs here, take out those plants, duck under this one, or take them out, I guess, or you duck under. And then he's gonna do a little slowdown at the end here to prevent getting some fireworks. And prevent hitting the Koopa.
Yeah, if you grab the flagpole and the timer's in a 6, you get 6 fireworks, 3 you get 3, 1 you get 1. 6 and 3 lose time.
Yep. And this level again, there'll be a slight slowdown, which he kind of already did there. So he prefers to take the upper path there versus the lower path because the one jumps a little tight if you take the lower path. So, but he gets a 55, which is exactly what you want to see.
I gotta ask, the fireballs shot past the flagpole every time. That's swag, right?
Swag, yeah.
All right. Just wanted to confirm.
So yeah, he knows he can go under both those Potaboos because he's on the spreadsheet, and now the rest of the level's just the same. And he gets a forward Bowser there, which you hate to see, but reacted well.
I think I still got the frame rule. But yeah, I got a little bit of lag, which you do hate to see, though.
Yep.
Hate to see it.
Absolutely. Yeah, moving into World 7 here, so it's definitely a big step up in difficulty versus the first 6 worlds. We're going to run into a power-up shortage at this point in the game, so maintaining your fire becomes extremely important at this point.
All right, I'm going to focus in 7-2 here because maybe Haxer can explain why it can be a bit scary.
So there's a lot of bloopers in this level, and there's one in particular at the end of the level that can prevent you from getting into the pipe quickly. So he's going to try to react to the patterns he sees, particularly in this whirlpool here. The stuff after it is really affected by what frame rule you're on. So very nice there, goes under. And now he's pretty good for a while. This whirlpool can be a little funky, but get some nice stuff there. Let's see. He's trying not to take out very many enemies here because he doesn't want to spawn this blooper, and he doesn't get the end blooper. So very nice.
All right, it worked. Love to see it.
All right.
Absolutely.
Excellent 7-2.
That is a very good 7-2. So 7-3 here. He's probably going to do some fireball snipes like he did in 2-3. If you notice, like the second half of this world's a bit of a repeat of World 2. So you see he's got some fairly tight jumps there. They're actually not that tight for him. There's a couple that you can get in this level that are exceptionally tight where it looks like you should take damage, but you don't.
Those cheats scared me. Those were not good.
Yeah, but they weren't great. They weren't great.
But we made it. We're good. That's why I'm a game master.
Yes, certified game master after tonight.
Certified.
There's a little bit of RNG in this level in terms of like the Bowser, I guess, depending on what frame you're on. Yeah, and how much you slow down, particularly in this section. But he's got a pretty good strat there to lose very minimal frames, but depending on the frame rule, you might not be able to get a very fast kill, and of course it's the forward Bowser, so
that's just one for that's fine. I mean,
yeah,
I actually prefer he goes forward instead of like he could do a pattern where he goes backwards and then changes direction into forward.
Yeah,
and if you like try to do a quick kill on that, you'll probably take damage because there's like no way to react in time very well. And then it's just random if it happens because his pattern changes every frame.
Yeah, it seemed like when I was practicing that level, the quick kill, you don't get very many frames to do the quick kill and grab the axe afterwards.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. You usually won't see it in a marathon run like this, so I got the frame rule I was expecting to get.
Makes
basically.
sense. This level is really hard in the any percent run because of all those pipe jumps, but he's got fire here for Warpless, so it's actually kind of a free level because you're able to snipe the plants. And it's one of my favorite levels in this run, actually, as well. This level is a little trolly, potentially.
A little bit.
There's one particular jump here coming up. We'll see what he decides to do. Ooh, and he goes for it. So that jump is kind of tough. I know there was a while you really had a lot of trouble with it.
Oh, yeah.
And also...
It's because you have to push left in a Mario game.
You have to press left, but the right kind of left.
Yeah, you can't do too much left or you'll go too far left. You want to go just the right amount of left.
Yep, you don't want to slow down the walking speed because then you can't speed up in the air. But because he didn't do that, he could re-speed up and then save the frame rule. He also had to react to the Koopa at the end of the level a little bit, which, you know, he's used to seeing all sorts of different patterns from that guy.
Also, that bonk's intentional to not get a 3 and lose time.
Okay, I had a heart attack there.
Nope, that is intentional.
I should have known.
If you see a mistake, it's most likely intentional unless you die. No, there's plenty of frames for that one.
Oh, okay.
Now this is 2 frames.
For a wall jump. Yep. All right. Let's
3.
go. Nice. All right, now he's in really good shape here. No
nice cheap
troll there. Little troll, but thankfully it was a later cheap. And so he does a duck swim there on purpose to have his hitbox to make it so he can actually pass these fire bars. It looks like that hit him, but it's not.
Yeah, duck swimming causes your hitbox to be cut in half.
What?
Yep.
What?
Bowser?
Oh, this is a great
run. Oh my
god, I'm forward.
All right.
When the axes hit.
I think that's a 1905.
Wow.
I think I tied Haxor's PB.
All right, let's see. I wait for the official time from the truck.
Yeah, I'll have to like get the VOD and download it and retime it or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I should have been local recording, but I didn't expect to like get a really, really good run.
All right, we got it as like just a hair over 1906, but you know
that I'm trying to think how many frame rules I lost on the start press. Yeah, I'm thinking it's barely a 1905, but it would need a frame count.
Yeah, we need a frame count this run. That's how good this run was.
I can confirm that might be the best ever marathon run of this game. This category.
It beats. So I
know it's not the best race time.
Yeah,
it's the best GDQ time. Definitely,
it's the best GDQ time that we have on record. Yes, you just saw it, folks.
I think by a pretty good amount too. What was the last one? 1924 or something? Or was it 1X?
It was Cosmix 1952. I think.
No, that's not right.
Actually, no. My mistake. We'll go confirm it later.
We'll confirm it later. Because I know in SGDQ 2018, Cosmic got a pretty good time, I think. Or maybe that is what I don't know. Never mind. I just know there's been some good times, but that's got to be the best. That is, assuming I retime it, that might be within 10 seconds of world record right now.
Oh my god, that's just incredible.
And,
run.
you know, like sub 19 was a big deal, and this is like 5 seconds from that. Great run. To say the least.
Like a 1902 if you knew, like.
Yeah, if I knew my spreadsheet.
Yeah, Cosmic got a 1942 and SGDQ 2018. And
okay,
this is
well
like
then,
37 seconons past that. So,
really good.
This is a good run, everybody. Yeah, I'm glad it happened on my shows.
Yeah, there you go. You've seen GDQ history, I guess.
Yeah. I need to get a trophy. I need to get a Game Masters trophy I could send people. So
yeah, I'm glad that was good because the next game will probably be a train wreck. So we got the good stuff out of the way. It'll be great.
It'll be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll get set up for SMB2, aka The Lost Levels, as it is commonly known. Rated by GTA's just at the start of the show a 1 out of 10, and quoting what was said earlier, this game sucks. So please don't go anywhere. We're going to get set up for this really quick. Lots of Mario to happen today on Game Masters. See y'all soon. And welcome back to Game Masters. You're watching the classic Mario relay here, going through all of the classics. Super Mario Bros. 1, The Lost Levels, SMB2 USA, SMB3, and then finally closing things off with Super Mario World. We just saw the fastest Super Mario Brothers Warpless has ever been run on twitch.tv/gamesdonequick, right here with our very own GTA, who's going to take us into a terrible video game, in the words of GTA, Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels, as it is known here in the States or in the West in general. GTAs, whenever you are ready, you can go ahead and start this.
Yeah, I just mean, like, the run is very difficult, and I don't expect it to go well. Like, it's a good game. Sometimes.
Sometimes it's a good game. All right. Well, I'm sure
we stand Lost Levels here. All right. I'll go ahead and start. So again, same time as last time. Timing starts after the 1-1 screen. And you will see actually some safe strategies in this run, unlike SMB1. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, GTAs.
Yeah, I think with this run, it's going to be fairly obvious, you know, as to the difficulty of the game, especially when you get into some of the Dash 4s, right?
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Like, I'm dying in 1-1. Which is actually... 1-1 is, like, actually a hard level for this run. Like, the speedrun is already doing pipe jumps and stuff. Like, you have to bounce on this and, like, not get hit by that plant. It's actually difficult. I, like, barely bonked the pipe after bouncing off of him, which is what caused me to lose my speed and hit the plant. Like, that's just this game. You will see a lot of resets in 1-1 in speedruns. So
yeah, it's tough to get
nothing out of the ordinary here. Yeah.
Yep.
And it only gets harder. So we got that to look forward to.
Yeah, and there's actually some trolls in this game too, which you'll avoid. But you know, if any of you have never played this game, I highly suggest it so you can get trolled a little bit. You know, it's the original Kaizo. Yeah,
it's a fun challenge.
You know, it'll take some.
Oh, yeah. It'll take some time to beat it, but you definitely should. It's a fun challenge. I recommend it.
Yeah, there's warps that take you back to 1-1, by the way. You're playing the game, and then you find a warp, and you're like, oh, I'm back at the beginning of the game again. Nice.
On the bright side, the backwards warp zones do have a pit that you can die in if you don't want to actually get the warp back. So they thought ahead.
Nice.
They prevented the soft blocks, yeah.
Yeah, they at least gave you the benefit of being able to die, so you don't have to play the whole game again.
There's one noticeable difference in this game compared to the previous game is that the jumping, you'll notice, you get the rebound off the enemies. So this is the first Mario game that had that. So that's really cool. And yeah, very nice power application there.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you can see, like already, this Dash 4 is really harder than any of the Dash 4s we saw in the previous game. So
yeah, this is supposed to be like a continuation of difficulty after SMB1. So like the World 1's like World 9. So, and it just gets harder. Oh, I'll do a cool trick here though. I'll explain it. So as I play, so I was doing some speed runs. It was January of this year. I was just doing a speed run, playing this level here in 2-1, and I accidentally hit this vine. And then I went over here. I kind of accidentally hit this guy. And then this happened. Oops. And then this happened. And I was like, that's weird. Yeah, I accidentally found a flag despawn setup by overloading like the sprites, and it saves time. It was actually like a time save in the run. It saved 2 frame rules. So one of the better accidental discoveries in Mario speedrunning, I'd say. It's kind of
Reminder,
funny.
this game released in 1986, and in 2022, we found a flag despawn by sheer chance.
By sheer chance. I took damage there by accident, so that's going to make this... Whoops. Well, I guess I'll just do the intended route once I get up there.
Yeah, normally he would do a wall jump here, on attempts on that block, but you have to have a particular setup for it. And
you have to have certain subpixels, and it's multiple frame perfect. And if you miss it, you die. Not worth it. So I'll take the intended route. Thank you very much. Although, something I've been meaning to say here is, so I forget if it was like a month ago, 2 months ago, I was on the GDQ show PB Precipice, where I played this category. I was doing like world record attempts because I didn't have the world record yet. I was a few seconds off. But I'm happy to report that since then, I have gotten the world record and currently hold it.
Hey! Man's unstoppable.
So you're watching a world record holder play this right now, and this is how I'm playing. So you can imagine how hard this is.
It's brutal.
Because I've already died in 1-1.
But
and
I
we're
mean,
not
since
getting the
then,
clip
it's
today.
been yeah, the clip there, you don't necessarily need it.
You don't,
in
but
attempts.
it's funny.
Yeah. And this game's actually quite active at the moment. I believe Cosmic, you, and Scalpel are all going for the record, so it's going to fall again shortly, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've already... The record's a 21:19 now. I've routed a 21:14, and I'm going to start attempts here soon to go and push it down. But yeah, it's getting to the point where it's getting pretty optimized, finally. Because for years it hasn't been that optimized, but we're finally pushing it to its limits, like it deserves to be.
Yeah,
all right, we got fire
things
back
to find in the other game. Yeah, so you know, now you're in your comfort, right? Now you can take out some enemies in your way. That's one of the challenges in this game compared to the last one. The last one's a lot more forgiving with the power-ups and their locations versus this one. And also this one has the poison mushrooms, which you want to avoid too.
Yeah. One thing I should point out is I like slowed down at the flagpole and I got a 7. And if you're remembering what I was talking about in SME1, that should look a bit weird. In Lost Levels, fireworks work differently where... Hold on, this level is like requires some concentration, but so fireworks happen when you grab the flagpole, if the last digit of your timer matches the last digit of your coin count. So I had a 48 and I was gonna get like an 8 on the timer, so I slowed down to get a 7. If it's an even number, you'll get 6 fireworks. If it's an odd number match, you'll get 3. So coin routing is actually very important in this run as well. But in a marathon setting, I'm not really focusing on that. So if I just notice they're going to match up, I'll slow down. And then another funny thing is if it's a multiple of 11, so like if you get a 1 on the timer and you have 11 coins, you'll get a 1-up at the flagpole as well. Little fun bonus. Okay, look at the bottom left here. Got him.
Got him. Yeah, all right. That's my favorite part in the entire run.
It's mine too. Yeah, if you get a perfect stomp on those guys, that shell just bounces off screen and then comes back and gets that last Koopa barely. I love that.
So yeah, it's a little more tough than the other game too. There's not really, I mean, I'm sure there's some sort of spreadsheet to an extent for this game, but it's not like the same as the other game. There's just so many more things that can happen in these levels. And this is one of those weird, you saw him do some weird stuff there. It's so, the Dash 4 levels, this one's a puzzle. And so you've got to play this level a particular way to actually make it to the end of the level or it'll repeat. We saw a couple,
it's fine. There's actually easy power-up regrabs in 4-1, luckily. So that's actually not that bad. And I did go for a double frame perfect jump there, and I just jumped a frame late, so I didn't get the jump at all. You have to do that in the world record as well. So watch my world record if you want to see me not suck, because this is going to be a lot of sucking. That's lost levels for you.
Now, I do love how, seeing SMB1 and SMB2 back to back, how much more times in SMB2 you just have to stop and turn around. Or otherwise just kill your momentum, like not just to stop a timer, but to actually do the level, like right here. Well, that was just getting a power.
Well, that's that was just a power up.
That wasn't an easy power up to get, by the way. He had to time when that flower was going up to side clip into the block, and then also get back on the platform so he wouldn't take a death.
I'll show off the fireworks in 1-up in this level. I don't think you get a coin here, and I have 55, and this level ends on a 5. So, perfect way to showcase the whole 1-up trick. Plus, I lost a life, so let's get it back.
Sure. You've earned this, GTX. You've earned this.
There it is. So you get a 1-up, and then you'll see 3 fireworks because it's an odd number matchup.
And
it's kind of a big change. They're more gentle with the lives you get in this game compared to the first game. They're a little stingy in the first game.
Yep. All right, bullets shoot randomly here, so I'm gonna try to react here. Ooh, I didn't. Oh, hold on. Can I? Oh no, I can't save it anymore.
No.
So there's a little hesitation you can do to try to not get screwed over by the bills there. I screwed it up a little bit, and then I tried to save it, but the platform fell too much, so I couldn't save it. That's a 3-frame jump, by the way. Intended 3-frame jump. All right, I'm getting more fireworks because you can't really slow down on that flagpole easily. So this will be a 3-second time loss because that is a even number matchup, and that's 6 fireworks. All right. I'll play this safe because there's a chance I can do something cool here. Oops. All right, can I make it? Yeah, okay.
This level is the bane of my
awesome
existence.
mushroom location, by the way.
Yeah. They knew what they were doing.
Okay. Usually that fire bar is at a bad spot if you collect the power up. There's something cool I could potentially do with this. So I'm gonna see if I can go for it.
I believe that's the fire bar. Oh,
there's actually a fire flower there, and you can do nice pattern, dude. And you can do this. You can do like a duck clip into the wall, hit the invisible block with the fire flower. Mario will stand up in the wall and grab it, and it just looks sick, but it's hard to get. Also, this game has loads. So right here, it's loading the next set of levels. We take those out of the speedrun usually because it varies per console and platform. And to make it fair, you just take it out.
I love it.
So just a little fun fact.
I think that was the fire bar at the beginning of that stage you can actually go through with the setup now as well.
No, right? That's 6-4.
Oh, 6-4, okay.
Soon, TM.
I'm sure eventually.
There's no that fire bar at the start of 4-4 there isn't in the way normally.
Oh, okay. All
right, hold on. Cool trick. There it is.
Whoa.
Super jump. This game has some physics. I slow down to avoid fireworks. But yeah, this game has some different physics from SMB1, so if you hit an enemy precisely, you can get like this gigantic jump off of it. And in this level, since there's this huge wall, it's very useful because the intended way is there's 2 invisible blocks to climb up, and it's very slow. There's a mushroom there hidden. I'll try to get my power-ups back here. Then there's a fire flower here.
Nice.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're not
I don't think there were...
the power-up desert yet.
I don't think so. Not yet. I don't think there were upside-down pipes in the first game either.
Here, hold on.
And so these...
Speaking of...
Nice.
Wait, what? What? Excuse me? That's illegal. What did he just do?
So, in this game, in upside-down pipes, they were introduced in this game. There's some wonky physics with them where you can actually enter them, any of them, from like inside of them. So I just did that. And then what happens is the game gets a little confused and will like wrong warp you. So just whatever the game has in memory at the time. And there it just happens to load the end of the stage. But in like a speedrun, it would actually save time because you don't like come out of the pipe at the end. You kind of just spawn outside. So it's a really hard trick to get, but it would actually be a time save in the speedrun that's not implemented yet. And then you'll see that again in 8.1, which is implemented. And I'll show that off when I get there, but we got a while.
Yeah, this one is a bit longer than the first one. There's actually letter worlds after the 8.4 as well, but you won't see them here. Because I think this version, the NES version, you gotta do weird stuff to actually unlock them, right? You gotta beat the game like 10 times or something.
Yeah, 8 times, but luckily this is an FDS game, so it does like save your progress, like how many times you've beaten the game.
Yeah.
So on the ROM I have here, I can load them up anytime. But yeah, if you want to see all levels, I have the all levels world record too.
Same run,
Go
wasn't
watch
it?
that. Not the most recent one.
Okay.
I think all levels was off of my former record, the 2121, not the 2119. Also,
How
I
many-
just went through that pipe.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, sure. Why not? How many different categories, both like SMB1 and SMB2, have you had the record at some point?
In SMB1, I've had 4 out of 5 main category, everything but any %. And then I've had like almost all the category extension records at some point. In this game, I've had Warpless. So there's like both endings and all levels, which is basically getting to D4 in any % and then D4 Warpless in the FDS version. I've had both of those. There's worlds A through D, any % and Warpless. I've had both of those. And then a few category extensions as well. So
It's a lot.
I totaled every world record I've ever gotten, which includes like duplicates. I think it's at 167 right now. So I put in some work.
You put in some time. Yeah, you put the time.
I put in some time. Also,
Yeah, and,
this level
Nintendo-
scares me.
Nintendo,
But I
heard
think
that
we're gonna have a
people
clean
really
run.
hate water levels, so they
yeah.
made them really
That's
terrible in this
pretty
game.
FPG? No, not this time.
Oh,
It's all right. We've
Shame.
had enough FPG for the day, I think.
the cool thing
right.
is the subpixels in this game don't carry over, so like from that screen, you can always do it, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I know SMB3 is a bit different. As you can probably tell by the way Haxter's reacting to this.
Just you wait.
6.2 and 6.3 are scary levels when you don't know your pace, so they went pretty well. Okay, this level's gonna look scary.
It's a dash 4.
This is the level with the fire bar skip. I'm not gonna do it because I don't know how. I
No,
hope that
fair.
works at least.
Yeah.
What you do is you like trigger the maze checkpoint, but then go back. Okay, I did hit it. So that was pixel perfect then. Here I'm gonna
Sure.
wait intentionally to manipulate this fire bar out of my way. Very good. And then scary jump. Okay, we're good.
No Bowser fire. Very nice.
Get out of here.
All right.
Yeah.
He's a jumper.
He's a jumper. We don't like to see that, but we're good.
You know,
All
at
right.
this point, I'm still like,
Well, so-
didn't die. Let's go.
Yeah, only one death, and I got my 1-up back. Oh no, wait, there've been 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
the
one
bar.
fall and then one piranha plant being
Where'd I get my other
sure.
1-up?
Coins.
Oh, I have coins. Yeah, I forgot I've collected a bunch of coins this run. All right,
Yeah.
scary jump coming up. Ooh. There's a setup for that that makes it pretty consistent, but it looks scary every time. There's a fire bro there that I sniped. There's a Koopa you barely get under, and you have to jump under a hammer. It's terrifying.
nice. I like auto scrollers. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna see these levels get a lot more puzzly towards the end of the game too. So I believe, especially in World 8, some of those levels require particular ways of completing them, where you're gonna get lost and keep repeating the level over and over again the first time you play it.
Yeah, this is the perfect run to watch if you want a spoiler alert before playing it, so you know how to actually beat every level. Because it is not obvious the first playthrough. Also, these springs are fun.
Yeah, so the wind mechanic's another...
Didn't make it.
Oh no, he tried to spring the spring. No.
I didn't try to spring the spring. I tried to land. Okay. Oh yeah, there's no checkpoint
It's
there.
fine.
It's fine. Our estimate's good. Yeah, this level sucks. It's like an auto-scroller because of these springs. The wind can vary sometimes depending on how you played the level. That's what I was trying to do the first time.
Okay.
And yeah, you could sometimes just not get speed if you... Oh boy, this is going to be... All right, we got this. Oh, wow, that shot me really far left for some reason. Did you see that? I was like bouncing straight up and then he just shot over. What was that, man? So, as I was saying about lost levels earlier, yeah, this makes it, right? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh.
Really, dude? Oh, no. My game paused. Stop pausing. Okay. So yeah, once you die, oh crap. Once you die, like the wind just becomes abysmal. It sucks. We get to see this again. I could show off this mushroom though. Yeah, I have the world record, by the way. Just need to remind everyone.
This game is brutal.
You're telling me? Oh my gosh! All right, get out of here. There's a mushroom. Oh, get out!
No,
Okay,
he's camping.
Watch this.
Coming.
Oh, buffer jump. You got to do the buffer jump save. All right, and now we're gonna do a cool trick here. We're gonna lead this guy to this side. If you're on the very left side of the screen, hammers don't hurt you. Fun fact. So, at least I get to show that off. I don't think I'd be able to show that off otherwise, so... We're getting something out of this run. I don't know how we're looking on the estimate, though. I wasn't expecting to straight up game over there, but... We'll see.
You're about 21 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I'm not making it. Oh well.
All right, Haxor, the pressure is on to get us back.
That's lost levels for you.
Yeah,
it's all right. I did say 1 out of 10 for a reason. We remember this. This is why. If I haven't showed off why, I don't know what else I have to do to prove it to you. But
I'm not sure if you know this off the top of your head. I want to know, how many attempts do you have in this category, and how many completed runs in this category?
Well, I don't usually complete runs unless they're PBs, personally, unless I do a marathon run like this. But I think my attempt counter is almost at 5,000 for this category. Completed runs, maybe like 10. I'm sure it's more than that, factoring in all of my marathons and stuff, but I have less than 10 PBs, I think. All right, I think we finally have a good 7-3. The way it's supposed to be played.
You can kind of see why they don't like race or do tournaments of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit brutal, to say the least.
I want to know what Nintendo was thinking with this level in particular, with the springs, where, yeah, let's just shoot you off screen so you can't see.
The best part is in the letter levels, they just remade that level again, but added a lack to. That's the only difference.
Mm-hmm.
So if once wasn't enough, you can play it again.
Remember, hitboxes are only suggestions.
Yeah,
I was stuck in that fire bar, don't worry.
Unless you're playing All Stars, where the Piranha Plant
right,
hitbox is gigantic.
Yep.
I was trying to do strats, like NES strats in All Stars, and I found out, I was like, oh, I just can't jump over this. It doesn't work.
This is going to be scary now.
Oh! Okay.
No, dude. I had to challenge it because you see that fire bar? It can block
Yeah.
you from being able to go under Bowser like you normally can. So I just had to chance it and I got unlucky. I could have made it through that gap, but there's just
Can't
no way to know
believe
in
there
the
wasn't
moment.
sprite overload because that was a lot.
Yeah. It's alright.
With the fire
I'll just
bar
try
and
to not
everything.
take damage this time. Oh, I could have shown up the 1-up, but I forgot. You can get a 1-up by kicking that shell and there's enough enemies there to...
Oh,
Stop bonking there. Come on. Alright.
How many times are we going to have to say world record holder, by the way? You know?
It's just a hard game.
It's very hard.
It's the point I'm trying to drive home. Alright.
I won't take damage. Oh, he did it. Okay.
That I can at least do the damage boost, so that's fine. I'll at least take that. All right, so I said an 8-1. There'll be something like you saw in 5-2. It's gonna be hard, small, but I can still do it. But basically the wrong warp, since it doesn't know like where to send you because it's not a real warp zone, it'll just it can take you to like where the last checkpoint was of a earlier level. So you just do that. Now I'm further in the level.
Hey.
Make it? No. All right. Yeah, this level's just hard, small only.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. I don't know. I think that makes it so the warp doesn't work now. So now you can see the intended route. You can see everything I skipped. And I'll be able to get a mushroom this time. All right, no clip. So I skipped all of this. And then I spawned about here. So it's a good time save in the speedrun. Uh-oh.
One of the rules of the
All
game
right.
that,
Nice.
you know, hopefully now you realize after seeing him jump off that Koopa, as long as he's moving down when he collides with the hitbox to that Koopa, he'll jump off of it. So,
Yeah,
It makes perfect
as long as you're
sense.
moving down
Yeah.
in these games, you like squash the enemy.
yep.
It looks sketchy in certain instances.
Especially with Hammer Bros, because they jump so high.
I might try it.
This is
Oh boy, I didn't
Oh,
expect
no.
that. I was actually, I guess I couldn't. I was trying to get 22 coins so I could get a 1-up. I was trying to do
Oh,
some
yeah.
like meta stuff, but not quite. That was
this
cool.
is one of
vine
those
grab.
puzzles. What I'm talking about is you have to take this vine to complete the level. So, if you didn't know that,
I almost got another FPG, and that one has a really jank setup. But I didn't quite get it. All right. This is a bit scary because I'll be entering, assuming I even make it past 8-3, I'll be entering 8-4 small with 1 life.
Are there no
I mean,
power
this
ups
looks
just in
great.
World 8?
No. Oh boy. This is bad. Well, it's fine. Yeah, I don't think that, at
This
least
is
not
fine.
easy to access power-ups. All right.
Fine. Yeah.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Fine. Look at that.
It's fine. Okay. I'll play this the safest possible, and there are power-ups I can collect in 8-4, so I'll just do my best here. But this opening jump is what I'm scared of. Okay, we're good. I'm not scared anymore.
I still am.
very tough jump.
Yeah, no.
Jeez.
You have every right to be. I'm just no longer scared.
The casual observer, i.e. me, and a lot of eyes like, God. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
All right, so there's a mushroom to my left here.
it's just an any percent run now.
And now I just need to bounce off this wall. There we go. In the pipe. Yeah. If you actually like push left too early there, you get stuck to the side of the screen and die. So that's pretty scary. This is going to be scary. I think I'll wait a little bit and then try a duck jump. All right, cool. Grab fire just in case. And now we get to clip in the floor.
Oh, I
In
love
6-1, I
that.
clipped in a pipe. This works the same way. There's an invisible coin block, and if it's next to a solid object, you can just kind of clip through it. All right, we're going to beat the game. I'm happy to report. And time.
that. Whew,
You
GG.
didn't lose fire.
I didn't lose fire. Hey, I wouldn't have gotten world record if I took damage to Bowser. So, like, that's how close it was when I got record in this category.
Wow. Just
So,
wow.
Bowser's
nice,
being nice
Rob.
to me recently. We love to see it. Also, the first Bowser, you might have noticed there were two Bowsers. The other one's a slightly different color. His name is Bruce, and we love Bruce.
Wow. Whew. All right,
there's
the
also
evil has
Bruno.
been defeated.
This piece is paved.
All right. Well, GG GTA. So of course, GTA is going to be sticking around to chill with us as we watch the remaining 3 runs in the classic Mario Relay we have going on. Next up, we're tagging in Haxor. You've been talking a lot, but now it's time for you to show your stuff. Right after this break,
boy.
CLC. And welcome back to the classic Mario Relay race. Well, not a race, but relay marathon here on Game Masters on the GDQ Hotfix. I am once again your host, Fant_TV, and we are swapping runners over to the Haxor, who's going to be showing us SMB2U, where the U stands for USA, the original SMB2 that we got over here in the West. It's quite a little bit different from the previous 2 Mario games for reasons we all know at this point. But GTA also is still here on comms. We are not giving them the boot yet. But Haxor, as soon as you are ready, we can go ahead and get the timer going. Good luck.
Alrighty, so with this, the time will start as soon as I go to the character select screen. So the initial character select is actually an important part of the run, believe it or not. So I will count it down from 3 and then we will go. So 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, we got that out of the way. So
He got Toad.
Important.
The first step of the run is done.
Yep.
Yeah, you need to choose very specific characters for each level to utilize their unique, movement options. Like Toad's really fast, and when you pick up an enemy with Toad, you gain a little bit of speed. So, good for a speed run.
Yeah, he's fast. Speedy boy.
You'll see a couple other characters later.
This is my favorite thing. I just love this so much.
Oh yeah.
And bloop.
So if you
Where
thought
did
the
he go?
SB2J wrong warps were weird, it's a little harder to explain that one.
Yeah. Whoops. I missed the egg.
It's fine.
I should
Don't
have
worry
been
about
on the head anyway.
I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure how that works. I just know how to do it.
Yeah, me either.
Well, we're
it.
great
It happens. All
commentators.
right. We're good.
Right?
Yep. It looks cool though. That's what matters.
I love
All right,
this.
here's a trick
Haxor's
called
gonna-
Fast
Go on.
Carpet. So that if you load a second carpet on screen when one's already there and get on that one, it just has a lot of speed for some reason. So Fast Carpet. Name says it all.
It goes fast and it is a carpet. Can
That's all you
confirm.
need to know.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna.
I know
go
you're
try
talking,
to grab an enemy here. Oh, go on.
Yeah, during the break, you're talking about first 2 levels. Come on. Well, we're past the first 2 levels. So let's go.
It's a good start. I like to see those.
It's easy from here now. He says sarcastically. Your first warp of the run. Because this is any percent, not warpless, like I've been doing all day.
Yep. So, kind of a nice chill level here. No big deal
No pun intended.
till the end. Yeah.
There's ice
Chill
everywhere.
level.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
So I'm gonna do a cool double jump strat here, hopefully. Save a little bit of time.
Yeah, this is
Nice.
also something I don't understand how it works. You're going to do it with Luigi later on in the run.
Yeah. I know you have to have jumped into an enemy and graced it, and then it
Yep.
for some reason makes it so it's like, oh, you're on ground. You can jump in the air again. Sure.
Yeah, you gotta
why
do
not?
your second jump before you've hit the apex.
Yeah. Yeah, all these levels just use Toad's ability to go faster while holding an enemy.
Yep.
How much of a speed boost is it? Like 10%, or is it a little more?
I'm not entirely sure, actually. It's enough.
Yeah, it's definitely enough.
Kind of counterintuitive too. You think
Toads are
the objects would
MVP
slow
for
you
this
down.
run.
Is that just a Toad feature or a general?
Yeah,
feature?
Toad is the only character that goes faster
Yep.
when picking up an enemy. And it also doesn't work with items. If you like pick up an item and run with it, Toad will not go faster. That jump is scary, but I guess it is consistent. Because in this game, I think things like kind of load level dependently. So if you're just as fast every time, you'll get the same everything every time. Little different,
Yeah,
but
I know
definitely
Shy Guys.
better for
Go ahead.
consistency. Or good for consistency.
Yeah, I was
What
going to say, I
about
know
Shy
Shy Guys were introduced here, but I don't think I ever noticed that Pokies were also first in SMB2 USA. Yeah, because like those are just like
that's
such
correct.
a pinnacle Mario enemy.
Pokies, Birdo, Bob-ombs were introduced here.
Just so much stuff.
You won't. I don't think you see Bob-ombs here really. 7-1 maybe.
Not in this run. Yeah, it's 7-2, I think. You got the spawners.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, Bomb-omb. Okay, here's the first non-Toad level. This level has like no ground at all. So you need to use Luigi's feature, which is jumping really high.
And then running in the air, which is the best part.
yeah.
No!
So the way this level works in the speedrun is somehow, I don't know if it's a miracle if Nintendo planned this, but the enemies are like line up perfectly where you can beat the whole level just jumping off of them. So you need Luigi for it. At
Wait,
least
what
to
are you
do it the
supposed to
fastest.
normally do here?
There are birds that spawn going to the right, and you're supposed to like jump on them and ride your way to the end. But yeah, but if you're a game master, you can just do the level, jump off of moving enemies the entire way.
Thank you for name dropping the show.
Of course. All right, here's a cool trick with Luigi here called Potion Jump. Again, the name should be self-explanatory after you see it. Normally, you would have to go to the left there and go in the quicksand, which, despite its name, is very slow. So, if you get that potion and jump, use it as a platform to jump off of. It saves a lot of time going over that section. That's terrifying. I don't understand how you do that. You need like good
Gets
luck
worse.
too, right? Because that Birdo can spawn.
No!
Crap.
didn't
That
pick up
Birdo
the
can
block.
spawn fire, not eggs, and so that stratty wouldn't have worked if it spawned fire, right?
What?
This
All right,
boss
game's
sucks.
being trolly.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, we're good. We're good.
That's
we're fine.
It's fine. It's everything's good. Excellence. Not worried or stressed at all. GG Hacks.
And unlike all the other Mario games, World 7 here is the final world, and there's only 2 stages as opposed to 3.
I'm gonna take an intentional game over just because I have 0 lives and I don't want to,
Yeah,
a
he
death
can use
wall on stage.
continue here and just start at 7-1 again.
that death was so bad.
You can tell in my run of 2J, getting a game over and restarting the world was very detrimental to the run. So this is a much smarter option to just make sure you have all your lives available. So you don't
We
have to
could just-
restart from the start of the world.
We can blame Luigi's soap shoes or something. So.
Yeah,
Luigi's
the
a slippery one.
The jump in 6-2 is like it didn't let me jump off that enemy at all. That happened. I noticed that happens sometimes when I did the safe strat. So unfortunate.
You'll see in this level too. He's jumping off the ladder. Like each character, it's a different frame window, and Luigi has like the largest one. And with his higher jumps, it just makes that level the best to use with him. But it's still not like a huge frame window, right? How many frames?
It's 6, I think.
Yeah, but 6 for
7?
like every
7.
jump. Oh, 7?
Yeah.
But it's for every ladder jump, so it's still
Yep.
pretty hard. And then with other characters, it's even worse.
Yeah.
All right, final level.
Oh, there's just some scary jumps going through here. Trying not to get hit.
Yeah.
Looks
Definitely
good.
some scary jumps. You'll see some level skips here. You're not supposed to be able to walk on the ceiling, but you can. So we're just gonna skip most of the level this way.
Yep.
I need to really prevent myself from constantly saying hacks. I'm trying to constrain.
And normally this key spawns in that Birdo, but with that skip, it doesn't. So that's also a time save. And then the only level end gate that tries to kill you, but that was quick.
Yes, that
And now
was
we're
the
at war.
boss.
That was the boss.
I just need to feed him. So that's
Just need
it.
to remember, kids, vegetables are deadly. That's what they say, right?
Or specifically turnips, right?
Exactly.
No, I'll be honest. This may be
Ooh,
weird. I don't think I've
perfect
ever
boss.
had a turnip in my life. I can't.
Wow,
I can't
that was a
remember.
perfect warp fight. That's pretty
GG.
hard to do sometimes. You need like to load him on a specific time to get a pattern, right?
Yep, I had to play the level as fast as possible to get there. And we got sub 10, so we'll take it.
Hey!
There it is. What was that
GG.
time?
It was like 9:42, 9:43, somewhere in there.
Nice.
So,
Perfect.
it would have been, honestly, it would have been a sub 9 if I just didn't run off the enemy or didn't run off things. That was the only thing.
Yeah.
Just blame Luigi's slippery shoes.
Yep.
And on soap turns the whole level into ice physics. Gotta love it. GG Hacksaw is like now you're on to the much easier, almost free speedrun. SMB3.
Yeah. Only 50 minutes. Only 50 minutes.
Only
long.
50
No big
minutes
deal.
of precise platforming. Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You're not gonna worry about sub-pick. Oh wait. that is gonna be a thing. But,
Yeah.
You're gonna find out more about it.
You think I had to worry about subpixels? Oh no. Subpixels are nothing in my games compared to SMB3.
You ever just run at a wall and just like pray that you're gonna go through it? That's like what it's like to play Mario 3.
No.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get that set up for you. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna be right back with Super Mario Bros. 3. And welcome back from the break, everybody. You're watching Game Masters with the classic Mario relay here. We're heading into Super Mario Bros. 3, 80% warpless by Hacksaw. But we also have Rupert now joining us, who's going to be running Super Mario World 96 Exit after this run. So we still have 2 more wonderful Mario games to get through today on Game Masters. So, I'm not going to talk too much. So SMB3 by the Hacksaw whenever you're ready.
Sounds good. Yeah. So Mario 3, very fun game. I'm just going to wait for the screen to go back to the beginning again because it's going to troll me as soon as I count down. I know it's going to happen. So, all right. So I'll count down from 3. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Going to take some liberties in the first level here. Do a little bit of pipe rubbing.
Oh, all right.
We don't die to plants in this stream, except and 2J, but I don't blame anybody for that. So
Okay. I
The
see how it
immediate
is.
call-outs. Yeah.
I said I don't blame anybody for that. That one's understandable.
Hey, in that game, if you
So,
rub a pipe, you die to the plant. So they fixed that here.
Whoops. So yeah, right away in the second level, I did. That's actually RNG. I mean, you're more likely to get it than not, but
Yeah, a lot of
Doesn't mean
RNG
anything.
in this game, unlike the other games.
I think everybody's most familiar with, how many hands are we gonna get? I'm feeling spicy. I think we could do a prediction.
This is the Hackster on GDQ, probably all 3, right? I think that's marathon luck.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
So yeah, we take a little precautions in World 1. You want to get off to a nice start. I do anyway. That's in my head. I always enjoy having a nice start to the run. sets the tone for the rest of it.
We can only hope.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I'm not going to take too many liberties for the rest of the run, so it should be exciting.
Just to confirm,
So yeah,
what are
this
the possibilities for hands? I'm gonna get a prediction going for the entire run here.
Yeah, so 0, 1, 2, and 3, right? So, come on. All right, I don't want to belly flop in that level. So one thing that's very different from the other 3 Mario games we've seen so far is this game really loves to make you blind jump. So that was a good example of it. So I just had to know that that's how hard I press the button in that level. So yeah, welcome to Mario 3. So yeah, we've got the airships in this game as well. So we've got auto scrollers here. First game, I believe, with auto scrollers in the Mario series. This one, and we got quite a few of them. I skipped most of them in the run. The ones that I don't skip really are these airships and then the auto scroller levels in World 8, which you cannot skip. So. But yeah, it's just a nice time to, relax, chill. You're happy you're out of World 1.
No difficulties at all in SMB3. Yeah. All these auto scrollers, you just hold right. That's all you got to do, right? It's just
yeah,
don't have to worry about
anything. Yeah, if
also,
you just know exactly what's coming up, you just hold right.
For the hand prediction, I see the odds of getting 1 or 2 hands is a 3 in 8, and the odds of getting 0 or 3 are a 1 in 8. Just to get your odds in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically had all 30 minutes I put in there for it, so we should be there beforehand.
Plenty of time, yeah.
So the boss wasn't very nice to me. He wasn't supposed to jump there. So that means I basically entered the castle as fast as possible, ended the cutscene as fast as possible, and got like RNG pipe acceleration to the boss fight to save just enough time to give me a bad boss pattern. So I'm starting off great.
Oh yeah, because the boss pattern relies on like the entering the level beforehand, right?
Yeah, from when you exit the previous level, exactly. So we're starting off well. I don't know why that happens to me in particular more than anybody. It's just how
noticing a trend here.
I enter the pipe.
Yeah.
I think it's how I enter the pipe. I just get the acceleration more often. So usually I pay attention to that sort of thing, but I'm trying to think about things to talk about, more so than...
Well, we can talk about, so the odds of 3 hands, statistically speaking, looking at the math, it's 1 in 8.
Yep.
But you have to consider Haxor is playing, which does definitely change the odds.
And it's a marathon run.
Yeah, I had hands in my PB for 3 years. It's until earlier this year. So,
and each hand's supposed to be a 50% chance, but we all know the first hand is 99% chance.
Pretty much.
So also keep that. Hopefully you're write all this down. This is very important to calculate the odds of your prediction.
Yeah, so the early P-speed in that level isn't super easy. I kind of used some visual cues to ceiling bonk at the beginning to set me up nicely to where I land right after that beginning stair, and then I got to do really particular flick jumps over those enemies to get it that early. So it's a nice, 1.5 second time save to have. And we're going to go for a strat that really has become popular in the last, year and a half, called Green Rocket.
Curious as to the naming.
As you can see, it is a rocket. So this saves... Oh, what? It broke the second block first. Okay.
All right. I got.
Are we allowed to say why it's called the Green Rocket?
Because it goes really fast.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm not going to ask for any clarifying.
I'll clarify without outright saying it. The strat used to be done with a red shell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a red shell at the beginning, and yeah, it was called the red rocket strat at the beginning of the level. But that one created a lot of lag. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what it was called.
I'm messing around anyway. But yeah, it was very laggy, and that green shell's a lot faster.
Absolutely.
It looks cool too. It's really fast.
It does.
Sometimes I feel like it even like skips a brick.
Yeah,
it just looks weird. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
so I'm not crazy.
Normally, no. Yeah, it definitely does. It allows you to get in that pipe a little faster, but normally I'm positioned a little further to the left than I was there. So unfortunately, when that happened, I jumped right in the hole and took a rocket right to the chest.
As you do.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes you just clip into things too. Sometimes intentionally, but sometimes not. So if you see a clip and it's like, oh, that's cool, but if we're like, what? It wasn't supposed to happen.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah, because usually it's bad.
Yep. And shout out to me for remembering I'm playing Warpless and not playing extra levels. So, you know, we're cooking. We're cooking.
Yeah, you've been doing 100% recently, right?
Yeah. Which is great when you're playing Hundo because, I mean, you have to be really good at the game while you're playing Hundo because you're playing all the levels, and it's brutal if you're making mistakes in Hundo because the time losses and gains from RNG just aren't as much as they are in a category like this. Like, you know, I can lose very easily 2 minutes over the course of this run by just like existing. So in Hundo, yeah, that doesn't happen in Hundo really.
Yeah, the big thing in Hundo is you have to play the hand levels. So instead of losing like 20 seconds to a hand, the most you lose is the hand animation, which is like 1, 2 second and a half.
Yeah.
So a huge negation of the RNG time loss.
Yep. This will be interesting. Oh, he gave me the tuna! He gave me the tuna!
Wait, what? Wait, what's the tuna?
So when he does the insta jump like he did, that's the tuna pattern. I knew he was giving me the tuna. Sometimes he lands and he shoots his wand there when I have to grab the fire, but yeah, if I get there pretty fast, it's right before the wand shot pattern, so he gave me the insta jump.
Why is it called tuna?
It's because it's bad. You don't want it.
Okay.
But is this an insult against tuna? Tuna's delicious.
It is an insult against tuna, yeah. But it's not good tuna. His is like tuna that's been sitting out in the sun, you know?
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not talking about the stuff straight from the can, you know. You might mix with a little bit of mayo or something, yeah. No.
Tuna sitting out in a gas station parking lot.
Oh yeah.
Are the hitboxes like an instance of clipping through it, so you're so far in that you take damage or something?
It just depends on their upward momentum. So if I just get to them as fast as possible, I'm good. Unless I just straight up miss getting on top of them. Yeah.
I'm seeing your coin count. You might want to explain why that's not good.
Yeah, that was very bad because of World 1. I hit the wrong number of blocks, so and I got runaway. Nice. So yeah, I could have got a coin chip there if I wasn't aware of what number the level ended on, and I'm actually kind of lucky that happened, because then I'd have to worry about this level and the number it ended on as well, because there are no coins here. So yeah, the runaway bro isn't the best either. So I may have to take an intentional death if he doesn't come back.
When you beat a level in this world, there are bridges that allow you to continue throughout the world in the overworld map. And you need to kill that bro, basically, for it to progress as quickly as possible. And sometimes he just runs away from you. And nothing you can do.
Pretty much.
Nope, he's gone.
Well, at least he's not going to come all the way back, and that's pretty good.
Yeah. So now the intentional death will trigger the bridge, and then you cloud 6 and get to 8. So yeah, basically fighting the bro would just negate the death. So minor time loss to RNG, but this is SMB3.
I really,
I suppose.
Did not want to take the death to that fish there, so whew. All right, we're out. We're good. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is disaster
fine.
RNG.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bless the run. You're just gonna get good RNG from here on out. So if you're predicting, I'm guaranteeing, but not guaranteeing. There's gonna be no hands.
Okay.
We'll see about that.
Forgot to land on it up here. That's fine.
H.
So yeah, unfortunately, there's not a ton of places in World 4 to get fire, so I really had to get fire back there, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'm not getting it till the very end of the world. Yep. So yeah, you guys got to experience what run-ending RNG looks like, because that was what I just got there in that world.
Yeah. And PB attempts, that's a reset, but this is a marathon. Can't do that.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. The one bro forced me to fight it, and there's nothing you can do about it. I could have got the music box in World 2 and taken an intentional time loss there, and used it to then skip that bro and continued on, but yeah. I was trying to get the best time possible, so you know what? We're gonna leave it up to the RNG gods, and so far they said no. So I have to modify a little bit of what I do as well for the rest of the run, because I have one less item than normal here. I normally have that star. So, yeah, I'll just have to pick up a leaf and damage boost with it in World 5. Eh, 1546 on a World 3. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Mario saved himself.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Something about Mario, multiples of 11 and coins, and
Yeah.
it always
Yeah, so
loses time.
I had 44 coins, and your score bounces between 40 and 90. You know, when I was on 40 and 90 there, so that was not ideal. I hit one less block than I was supposed to in the first world, so that kind of put me in that situation. And I miscalculated the number of coins I grabbed. I thought I was one under 44, which is why I skipped the coins at the end of 3-3. But it turns out I was on it when I looked down. So.
4-3 is fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people's favorite stage right there.
This whole world, I would say, is my favorite. Big fan.
Big fan?
Yeah. Definitely intended that one.
Yep.
So this level's kind of an adventure. So I have to play this level at an exact speed to get those Lakitus to line up exactly where I need them to be to jump off of them like that. So yeah, it's a little spooky. Okay, so we're good. The music box here, we're safe for that. So I will exercise my music box. Skip those hammer bros.
Out of curiosity, is there any extra lag with the extra large sprites on this, or is it basically the same as any other level?
There is, yeah. They definitely take up more space. The enemies anyway do.
By the way, I just glanced over at chat and they're saying they can't hear all of us.
This is an easy way to fix this. All right, we can hear Haxer. I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Type 1 if you can hear GTA. It's GTA. Say hi.
Hi. That's who I am.
All right. Give me the ones for GTAs. Type 2 if you can hear Rupert. Rupert, say hi.
Hello.
There we go. There's the test. Let's see in like 30 seconds after stream delay, the numbers come in. Hopefully we see some ones and twos. Oh, there's the ones coming in.
Right.
GTAs, we got you on lock.
Nice.
All right, I didn't screw up anything.
Here comes the twos. Yeah, what are you on about, chat? Come on. This is why
well,
you can't trust chat when it comes to audio.
all right, I'm closing chat. I can't trust them.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. They're trolling me.
They trolled us live. I can't believe it. We had to respond.
The only thing supposed to be doing the trolling here is SMB3.
So this is a nice infamous level for its half speed. For whatever reason, this auto-scroller moves at half the speed of a normal one. So we get 2 minutes versus 1 minute of airship here. Because it's really the length of a normal airship. It's just, it moves at half speed, so.
Isn't it like a blistering 15 pixels per second?
It's, I don't know what it is.
I believe that's the case, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed it because like the weird blocks loading on the right side, which I still don't actually know if someone wants to explain what's going on there. I'm assuming it has something to do with loading and overscan, not showing that on actual CRT TVs. But
yeah, it actually kind of does.
Oh, yeah.
On
It
TV.
does.
They kind of screwed it up. Yeah, there's actually a video. I forget who made it, but they explained exactly like why. Was it a Retro Game Mechanics Explained? That sound familiar to anyone?
I can't say.
Yeah, I think so. I've definitely heard the explanation before. I don't remember exactly what it was though. But it's something to do with it. SMB3 basically stresses the memory limits of what the NES is capable of. So it's basically held together with like bubble gum and paper clips.
Yeah.
I think maybe I have seen that, but it's been a while, so I don't remember the exact details of it. Ooh.
All right. I'll see if I can find it.
not bad.
GG. All right. On to the next one.
I think I remember correctly. This airship moves at 15 pixels per second. I think most of the other airships run at 30, and the Air Force in World 8 runs at 60. I think.
Oh yeah, that one.
If I'm not mistaken on that.
Yep.
Terrifying.
Yeah, that's the double speed airship, the gamer airship. It's a good one.
They tried to make up for it.
All right, so we're gonna get a secret item here.
Oh, I love secrets. This seems fine. All right.
You're I found that video I was talking about. I'll post it in chat here. It was the channel I thought it was. My brain is good sometimes.
Nice.
Silly GTAs thinking you could post a link in chats.
Hey, it's just to answer your question about why that shows up. I'm being helpful.
The question for does jumping to catch the wand save any time? It actually loses time if you jump to catch the wand. So that's why we stand on the ground and wait for it to come down to us. It's because of the speed that Mario falls and he's closer to the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, it's very much an anti-fun strat. I hate that that's slower because catching the wand is so dang fun.
But there is a way that it is faster.
Oh, do tell.
And if you catch it off screen, then the cutscene is skipped entirely, and it saves about 4 seconds.
Ooh.
So all you have to do is hit a wall jump. Yeah. All you have to do is hit a wall jump, which is dependent on subpixels, and it's frame perfect, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then jump at the right time when you're up on top of the room to jump over and grab it at the right time. Yeah, easy. That's why everyone does it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Mitch and I are the only people who've done it in a run. So,
really,
just to give you an idea, yeah. I've done it in 1, 4, and 5 now. I've had opportunities where one run I could have got all 3, but I missed one and missed the wall jump on another after getting one. So,
yeah, I think
Mitch it's always safe to.
Oh yeah, I think it's always safe to try to go for it, but you have like one chance to get the wall jump, and almost every time it's just not going to work.
Yep, exactly.
Disappointed at the coin count now. It was perfect for so long.
I know. That's calculated. It's one of the strats, the coin strats. It's very important strats.
Mm-hmm. We don't want a coin ship. Actually, are we even in a world that can get it right now? I forget exactly.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
All right. We are in a world, so it is important.
Yeah, some Mario runners like to get what I call the proper coin count.
Actually, in this instance, if he got a coin chip, because he didn't fight any of the Hammer Bros down at the bottom at this point, if he got a coin chip, it would turn one of the ones on the bottom part into a coin chip. So it actually wouldn't really matter so much on this one.
Yep.
Rupert, I'm glad you're here to explain.
Had to grab that item. Normally, I'd have a star to use in 7 here, but I don't have it because it ran away from me in 3. Hey, not bad for a backup strat I haven't done in, 6 months.
Is that just because you've been popping off every run, never even needed to pull it out? It's okay.
We could go with that,
yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can go with that.
All right.
I think that's a good explanation. I like that one.
I see chat arguing about audio again. I'm just like, no.
There's actually this clip you can do in this level at the very start there. Again, like subpixel dependent to clip in. If you miss it, you die. So that's why you don't go for the marathon run, but I like to joke and say, oh, you're going to go for it? Because I know the answer.
Unless you're Stewie. And
Unless you're Stewie.
I was about to say that too. If you're Stewie, you'll always go for it. But no, that's basically a desperate last chance to try to salvage a run. Is essentially what that is, because it really only saves like a handful of seconds just because of how long it takes for you to clip through the wall. But it's a cool trick, but it's not very viable for runs unless you're just trying to save it. I think it saves like what, roughly 3 seconds or so.
Yeah,
it doesn't
3.5. Yeah,
really? Wow.
Yeah,
that is so not worth it.
Yeah, when you clip through that, like you have to keep going way past like where the pipe is in that room, and that's what takes so long. Like if you, it would be much more beneficial if like you came out like right where the pipe is, but you have to go way further than that before it lets you out of the wall. So it's not a very big time save at all.
I swear I've heard 7 before. I guess I don't know where I heard that. Nice block color.
Yo, thank you. Very important strat as well. The brown block. Yeah, the clip, when you see someone go for that clip, it's not even that it's going to rescue the run. They're basically saying, I just want this run to end. And then when you get it on that run, you're like, are you serious? I have to continue this? Yeah. That's really what that means. But
I still can't believe that only saves 3.5. Why would you ever go for it?
I know. Exactly. Your run is really bad.
Was that a hesitation to get a better boss pattern?
Yep. Boss pattern manipulation there, allowing me for a very simple fire kill. So that's exactly what that was.
You only got a couple more minutes and to get your prediction in on how many hands we're going to see in World 8. And to my shock and my amazement, the outside of 3, which has a disproportionate amount relative to the odds, the other 3, are pretty close to the 1 and 8 and 3 and 8. I'm surprised. You've shown restraint. Not everybody predicting 3 because it's a marathon. But there's still 21% of you predicting 3. So that is a little bit ahead of the odds.
I think those odds are about right for a Haxor in a marathon run.
You got the Haxor bias in the stats. Everybody's got their spreadsheets doing the calculations.
Gotta get the accurate calculations. It's not exactly what the numbers say. You got to add in all these factors.
I touched the wall. Why?
It's fine.
My speed.
You get that star to carry it into here and dead.
Boom kind of just combusts there. It's just like, boom, gone.
Also, I guess I should say it. This is GDQ. Was that an orb?
That was a bro, because it was upside down.
No, I
get it.
Oh, I thought I was getting P-speed there. So on a particular subpixel, I would have gotten P-speed, but apparently I have a different subpixel. So whether you jump on the first frame, you touch the ice block, or the second frame will get you P-speed depending on your subpixel. Very interesting early P-speed trick there.
Small detail you might not notice unless pointed out. I'll wait till... Alright, so on the right there you see that other plant didn't spawn. That's kind of like a sprite overload thing too, isn't it?
Yep, it absolutely is. Yeah, you have to scroll the screen to the right as fast as possible, and then that second nipper before the pipe there won't spawn, because normally it spawns too. So here, we got to know what our bros are. So we want the cloud and we don't want the star. So we're looking for the one that faces left after movement. So that's one thing that is cool about the game, and we're getting the star anyway, so very
Doesn't
nice.
matter.
It doesn't matter, but, we had a 50-50 there. We just lost. Yeah,
Can we take a
that's
second
not
to talk
such a
about
bad.
Can we take a second to talk about the
go ahead.
backgrounds in these levels? At least the previous ones. At least this is black, but everything else. That
Yeah, it's
beautiful
cursed.
blue-white cursed stripe all the way around. Definitely makes me dizzy.
Cursed and
You can still
cursed
even
and
see
deep
it
fried.
in the right side. Yeah, because it's,
Yeah.
I don't know why it loads it, but it's still that same pattern there.
It's like you're playing on S video.
Wonderful.
So I got to remember to damage boost here. I might be forced to do it anyway. Okay, I wasn't. Nice.
H.
Oops.
Ooh.
Is that a damage boost to
there's your
ensure
damage.
P speed there?
Oh, look at that speed maintain.
We got there
Like,
quick.
You get a ton of speed if you slide down a slope, and then if you do like frame perfect jumps, you can like maintain that speed. Otherwise, it'll deteriorate a little bit over time.
Oh,
Hit the pixel.
Come on!
no.
No pixel.
Bad luck.
No pixel.
Bad luck.
Is this just pure
there it
RNG? It happens or it doesn't happen?
Kinda.
There is RNG, and I'm definitely getting bad RNG, but I also missed it
Hey,
twice. So
nice.
Yeah. I think like the first try, you can is that a level you can manipulate your subpixels before entering it?
you kind of can, but you got to do it in the fort and then play 6-8 particularly. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. So it wasn't like that. But yeah, like you can see when he jumped at the wall, he either like kind of like hesitated in the wall or didn't. Every like hesitation was hitting the pixel that you can jump off of.
I normally hit that first try in marathon, so I'm sad there. The retries are tough because I'm so used to hitting it first try that it's a little bit different rhythm, right?
Yeah. Is that wall jump frame perfect like SMB1, or is there a little bit more leeway?
You get up to 2 frames without P speed as small Mario.
Okay. So it's
Yeah,
either
in
1 or 2
certain
if you
circumstances.
get it.
Yeah, and then as Big Mario, it's always single frame. Unless you have P speed, then you can get 2 frame, and with P speed as small Mario, it can be up to 3 frames under particular circumstances. So, yeah, and the subpixel fun doesn't end. It's only starting because
Oh no, tell me
World
more.
7.
I gotta get some clips. Oh man.
You know what?
This is the one
I believe-
downside of this route. Yeah, so do I. Is you gotta clip 7-1, which is you gotta do that in all the Mario 3 categories that play World 7. But you also gotta clip 7-6 because I have 1 less P-wing because I used it in 5-1. So
I like that you did the jump there where it looks like you died, but you didn't even mention it. You should have gone like, "Oh no!"
Yeah,
like, oh,
type
no,
one,
there's a
Haxor
platform
was
off
done 'cause
screen.
It got me again. I saw this literally yesterday. I was
Yeah.
watching Haxor prep for this, and it got me. I thought for sure he was dead, and he just did it again
Yeah.
here. I knew it, and you fooled me again. Haxor said he does that intentionally to mess with people.
I do.
All right, a lot of people in
I
chat
know.
got
I
this.
All right, right there he was tapping right to try to manipulate the subpixel. So there's like 16 pixels or subpixels for every pixel.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
I never moved right, so I might honestly have a good sub. I might be 14 or 15 here.
like a super high one. Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely high. It's definitely high subpixels. So I got kind of unlucky starting on a.
Yeah,
high
so
one
a
there.
subpixel, if you try to move a direction and he doesn't, you're actually still moving, just on a more precise than a pixel scale. Well, that's an early jump, wasn't it?
Yeah. 1 frame
slight.
early.
Slight
And
early.
then you can tell it's like that. That's unlucky where he like kind of clips into the ceiling but doesn't go all the way in. Those are just getting bad RNG.
Come
Yep.
on.
7-1. Yep. There it is.
Hey,
I s- I just didn't want to enter the door, you know? It's like... So I'm holding like down on the D-pad. I'm like, please do not give me a random up input.
And that's 7-1
because-
in all its glory.
Yep.
Yep.
This level, he's trying to get P-Speed here to jump over that section there with all the hidden
That
music blocks.
strategy, I don't understand it. Crazy how that P-Speed maintains.
Yeah.
Also, right there, he actually entered like the rightmost pixel of a pipe to then fall onto
Yep.
that other one without having to like jump back up and into it. Pixel perfect trick.
It is. Although I use the rebound to set it up. So people call it like fake pipe to pipe, but I'm like, that's just guaranteed pipe to pipe, my friends.
Hey, no matter what, it's a fact that it's pixel perfect.
It is pixel perfect. Either way, yeah. I mean, George Gervin would be proud. I'm using the backboard, you know? It's a basketball joke for nobody's going to understand in the call, but like maybe there's 2 people watching that understood that joke.
Aha! Yeah.
Gotta use all your P-wings in this world. Lots of stages we have to just fly over it.
Yep. I got a damage boost here as well.
And so he does the damage boost
Oh,
here so
going
that it
for
makes clipping into the next level a lot easier. You can do it with the tail, but the physics are different. It's a much more difficult to do so.
There it
Nice.
is.
First time.
All right. So, mac and cheese.
Yep, that's a little bit of mac and cheese right there.
So,
I,
how that works is, I know we were saying it was like RNG based because of subpixels, but so he manipulated subpixels so it was good, but then it's still a frame perfect jump.
Yep.
So, keep that in mind.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. That's why we equipped the star.
Yep. Ooh, hammer suit time.
You actually get this.
Hammer
Is this
suit
the only
height.
spot you can get it in the game? I like never found
No.
this.
610. 610 is the other level. You can find it in the actual level, but it requires a little bit of maneuvering to do it. It's also in mushroom houses as well. So we'll play a happy fun time. Why not?
Ooh, clip time. Nope. There are 4 clips you can do here.
There's one. There's 2.
Ooh.
3.
Oh,
Always.
man.
Baby J.O., no!
No.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Hey,
Okay,
all right,
that's not
we got
bad.
there eventually.
That was 4 misses, so you broke even, right?
Yeah, pretty
No,
much.
no time loss. No time loss. That was optimal.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
This level is crazy with the hammer suit, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Just enjoy this showcase.
Okay, I can breathe again. Holy shit. Oops.
Congrats on breathing.
And
Nice.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. From downtown.
oh, you love to see
Great
it.
level.
You could just shoot some hammers at the right time and they fly all the way over and snipe the boom boom at the end. Kill him instantly.
Oh, I bumped on the way to the castle. Now I don't know what the
You don't
boss
have
is
the
gonna do.
pattern. Oh no.
He should still shoot his wand. I should be okay. I'm just hoping he doesn't jump like as soon as I land on him.
By the way, getting the hammer suit is important for the Bowser kill at the end. It saves a bunch of time because Bowser pretty much dies immediately with a hammer suit, whereas without fire, it'll take like 30 fireballs and it takes a good amount of time. So even though it's a time loss to like pick up the suit, it saves time using it against Bowser at the end.
Yeah, the first room is, you know, obviously if anything goes wrong there, you might be running off a pipe into some ragu, some of Bowser's special ragu there. You don't want to do that. So I swear I must never breathe in that room or something. I feel like I'm always just holding my breath.
Please don't die, Haxor.
Yeah,
we need you to finish this run still.
That fort's probably the scariest fort to play, to watch, just in general.
Well, the funny thing is, the second room's harder.
Yeah,
than the first room. It's just,
it is.
You know, I'm just not going to die
scary,
in the second room.
But it's harder.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I've invested a lot of, you know, my time into getting this hammer suit. I want to keep it, right?
Yep.
It'd be a shame if you were to lose it.
It's a time loss if you go to pick up the suit and then lose it before you can take it to Bowser. So you don't want to take damage the rest of the run, which is easier said than done. Let's just say.
But you know, we play to win the game. Yeah. Oh, he did jump. Okay. I'm actually fortunate I didn't get hitboxed.
Yep. Getting lucky in the speed run.
Right.
This is what all that bad RNG earlier was for.
Yes. So now we'll get no hands. Definitely.
Yeah, the way RNG works, I don't know if everybody knows this, but there's always, in any given situation, a finite amount of luck, right? So if you spend it all early, well, then you're out of good luck, so you're just going to pay for it later. But we all have the bad luck out of the way early on, so there's only so much of that can happen in a single run, so we're guaranteed now to have good RNG for the rest of it. That's totally how it works.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay, yeah, that seems totally consistent with what I've experienced with this game for sure.
Yeah, I knew you'd understand.
Yeah, definitely. You're right. If you get bad Hammer Bros through 4 worlds, you can't possibly get them for a 5th world. Like that'd just be unreasonable, you know? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Definitely true.
So, how's everybody today? Hope everybody's enjoying the classic Mario Relay. You know, we got some auto-scrollers ahead of us.
Just a couple.
This is fine. This is why, like, in the any % run of SMB3, like, you get your 2 warp whistles super quickly, and then it's like auto-scrollers for, I feel, 80% of the run. I don't know what actual percentage of it is. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's at least half, more than that. Just because there's 4 of them. This, the little navy, and then you got the airship. That one's pretty fast, but then there's the like super tank at the end as well.
Haxor's doing a D-lag strat there. If you let all those bombs stay on the screen, it'll lag and cost you a little time there. So he does a strat there to kill them before a bunch of them can gather up on the screen. And it also looks cool.
A little small things you won't notice unless you know how they work. To a casual viewer. There's a lot of that in these games. Like, it's just hard to understand. Hey. Oh, nice wall jump.
Hey!
Useless, but hey, we love to see it.
Yeah, I got the frame perfect one, but, you know, the one that maybe wasn't, I missed.
Yeah.
Of course it works now. Of course it works now.
Of course.
I saw a good question brought up in chat, and this is always very insightful while we're sitting on this auto-scroller. So, you know, we got some information from GTA. It's about, like, what was it, 5,000 attempts on, you know, just like a category, a single category of this game. And Haxor, I'm curious, like, in this category, how many attempts you have put into this, and just SMB3 in general across all your categories in your entire speedrunning career. How many attempts throughout all the runs would you estimate you have done?
Well, I've probably lost at least like 1,000 on my attempt counter for this, and it's at 8,000, so probably about 9,000 just to this category, and then across all of them, probably getting close to 25,000.
Wow, that's a lot of runs.
Yeah.
Yep. There's actually the site that recently came out called The Run. It can track a lot of your splits and your attempt numbers and all that. So if I, just to put it in perspective, if I load up mine, and this isn't with all of my speedruns on there loaded up yet, it's at 76,000 across all games I've ever played.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And I gotta assume like 3/4 of that are 1 and 2J. 99% hand, by the way.
Yep.
99% hand. That's what we've been
All right.
saying.
There's one.
So, all you 0 voters, I'm sorry to say, but ones, you have a chance right now.
And 2.
All right.
There's 2.
Twos, you have a chance right now. Will the marathon luck be true?
Everybody with
We've been
3 is
memeing
like
about it this
Mothman.
whole run, but here it comes.
Is the Haxor special?
Is it
going to-
really a meme when it happens every time?
Oh
You love
my
to see
God,
it.
no way.
Statistically, a 1 in 8, by the way.
Runaway
We promise
bro, 3
this
hands.
isn't
This run's
scripted.
sick.
We promise it's not scripted.
We did say this early on, you know.
Yeah, we've been calling it the whole run. Sure enough. 1 in 8.
Wow.
I voted on 3.
Yeah! I forgot to vote. I should have. I could have gotten some free money.
Now, caveat here. We cannot officially pay it out until Haxor's completed the game. Who knows if
What?
we're going to get a 4th? I really hope we don't get a 4th hand.
Oh, no. He already beat all the hand stages. You can't get another one.
Unless
Well,
I game over it and I'd have
unless
to
you
die.
game
Well, you
over.
have 16 lives, so
Yeah.
Look,
I think it's safe to pay out.
Like, you know, I'm
If that
just doing it for
happens, I
completeness
should
sake,
retire.
okay?
Yeah. True. Yeah. I don't think we'll be seeing a game over. I have faith that Haxor won't lose 16 lives before finishing the game.
All right, if somehow Haxor loses
Oh, no.
16 lives here,
You know,
you can
I mean,
blame
you
GTAs
haven't
for,
died.
for everything, so...
I don't think you've taken a death yet, or except for that intentional death. But there hasn't been like a mistake-caused death yet.
Nope.
They're like well
Not
over
yet.
1 million points in
We
that.
got time.
1.4 million points in that channel.
Dang.
Thanks for playing, everybody. I do want to say, heck these levels, by the way.
They
These are the
difficult.
bane of my existence. I just need to learn the speedrun strats for this so I can actually go through and do it. Wait, there's a block there? Is that how you're supposed to get? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's just hard because of the
All
bullet
right.
shooting.
I had no idea that block was there. All right. Writing down the notes.
The worst part about any % no wrong warp is like you get past all the auto scrollers and then you get no hands and you're like, oh wow, this is a run. And then you have to play these levels and they're hard. Very, very hard. That is a difficult run.
Well, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. I don't have to play this level, so very nice.
Nice.
Didn't lose the hammer suit so far. Very nice.
The final stage pre Bowser's Castle.
Yep. Final auto scroller, most importantly. Want to see any more of these in this game?
But we still have Super Mario World 96 Exit coming up. Hey, you know,
That's right.
one pretty cool is gonna be running. Rupert, yeah,
Yep.
who's in here in the call with us right now?
It'll be the longest run of the day. The big finale.
Rupert, do we have any auto scrollers to look forward to in the SMW run?
We have a few, not as many as SMB3, but there's a few.
There's no game that has more than SMB3.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, with
It's funny how they... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying with SMB3, since auto scrollers was a new tech for the Mario series, they had to make sure they put plenty of that in there.
True.
Look at this thing we made. Let's put it everywhere.
That is
underwater
kind of like
auto
Nintendo's
scroller is the
motto
best.
with Mario games, it seems. Like every single Mario game has got some mechanic in it, right? And they just go all in.
Unless it's this game in the like shoe, where it's only in one level.
Like, they weren't sure that was going to take off, so they bet with the tail.
Like the best part.
It is. It's just the sleeper hit of SMB3.
Oh,
Classic. No,
Hey,
get in there.
there's the Nintendo Power clip. I think they've talked about it. All right, now
I
you
think
get
it was
to
in like the
finally see
game
what-
manual.
All right, oh, really?
Yep.
All right, and this is why Hammer Suit's useful. Bowser's already dead.
And goodbye, Bowser.
That's all,
All right,
it is.
time is on when I enter the door. So, honestly, 3 hands and Runaway Bro, mid 53. That's not bad.
That's really good. It's really good.
And GG.
GG.
Well done.
And
Underestimated.
that is Super Mega RNG 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, really great game. Really, really fun game to run. Especially as you're learning it, just a lot of those strats when you're doing them for the first time, it feels really cool. Like doing 7F2 for the first time. I mean, you're like, yeah, this is awesome, but it takes a lot of time, obviously, to get to that point. And but yeah, I'd highly suggest people check it out. Despite there being a lot of RNG, it takes a really long time for it to get to the point where that actually matters for you. So that is the upside. So
Yeah, everybody be sure to go check out Haxor's stream, doing a lot of SMB2 USA recently, and I feel SMB3 always a staple of twitch.tv/the Haxor. I put a shout out link in the channel, be sure to go check him out. But we are not done with Mario. We have one more game to showcase here. Rupert is coming up after the break with 96 Exit Super Mario World. See y'all momentarily. And welcome back from the break, everybody. You're watching Game Masters. I'm your host, Fant_TV, and we've seen a whole bunch of awesome Mario runs today. And we've got one more for you, and we're going all out with Rupert's run of Super Mario World 96 Exit. So we still, of course, have our previous runners here, Haxor and GTA's here to carry the commentary for me while we go through and set up this run. But it's going to be an awesome closure to the classic Mario relay here today. And I'm going to throw it right over to you, Rupert. Whenever you are ready, we can go ahead and begin. This is my personal favorite in the series. No offense to Haxor or GTA's, but big fan of this game. As I'm sure many of you are.
All right, thank you. I'm Rupert83. We're going to do 96 Exit, which is all the levels and all the exits in the game. So this should take roughly about an hour and a half. But we'll get to see pretty much everything in the game. But I guess we'll go ahead and get started. And I will count down from 3 so that we can go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, good luck, have fun.
Thank you. And probably the first thing some people may notice is I'm playing on the Japanese version of this game. And basically that's over the North American version, that's a free 20-second time save. There's a couple of things that save a little bit of time here. I was going to try to do a little swag trick there, and it didn't work out, but that's
the text, right, is the biggest thing. Is just the text is a lot slower in the US.
So basically, the what saves the time in this version is after every save dialogue. So like when you beat a castle, Fortress, Ghost House, etc. You get the little save dialogue. You can dismiss those a little faster than you can on the North American version. And also, along with that, is every P-Switch Palace that you complete, when you hit the P-Switch, it comes up with that dialogue saying, hey, you've hit the switch and all that. That goes away quite a bit faster, too. So that all adds up to about 20 seconds of free time save.
So yeah, the interesting thing about this category is it's all levels, but all levels isn't enough. It's all exits within the levels. So you play a bunch of the levels more than once. Thus why it's called 96 exits. So there's a little bit of weird pathing with that sometimes too, that, y'all have figured out how to optimally do that. So it's kind of interesting to watch just how you go back and forth, especially with the star world, the special world, things like that.
Yeah, there's several different paths for this category that's evolved over the years. I still use the really old one that they, at this point, call the old man route, which is what most people used in like 2013, but I haven't really had much of a justification to switch it up. Most of it with doing the route changes is based on like what kind of stuff you want to get out of the way first, like with some of the difficult tricks and things like that. But taking a good route through this game is important just because you can easily waste a lot of time traveling through the overworld and doubling back and things like that. So it's important to take a good route through the game. And if you've noticed, I haven't played Yoshi's Island 1 and the Yellow Switch Palace. I actually come back to that later because once you beat Special World, it puts you back there. So that's when I go back and do those two levels.
Oh man, not doing the midair P-switch there? Come on, Rupert.
I thought about it. And I've changed my mind.
That's actually a thing that can be done, but like, my God, I think they only do it in, 11 exit and stuff like that?
I don't know if they do that in the longer categories or not. I haven't watched a lot of the longer categories recently to keep up with it as much as I used to, but...
One thing I want to ask while we're doing this boss, we're about to, just go right into the lava. Boom. We got a little bit of time until this text box goes away. But I notice always, you're doing a regular jump at times. You're doing a spin jump at times. I wonder, how critical, every instance of those is. Like, is just spin jumping just better in a lot of situations? Like, it's faster, gets you on the ground faster? Or is it kind of like a personal preference type of thing?
It's a little of both. So the spin jump, you actually don't jump as high as you do with the regular jump. So in some situations, that makes a few things easier, like the very first jump in that castle, where I jump under the Koopa. It's a lot easier if you do a spin jump there just because you don't jump up as high. That's also why we don't pick up power-ups before we get to that, just because it makes that jump a lot easier. Smaller hitbox and all that.
Yeah, the spin jump's really nice, right? Because it's a standard jump, you know exactly, and you can always guarantee the kind of jump you're getting.
So because of the route that I'm taking, I'm doing no cape through this level. The only way that actually getting the cape in this level and have it be faster is if you get the fastest flying speed, which is not a guaranteed thing. So I just wait until the auto scroller, which is next, and pick up the cape there. And also, it's more fun to do that level with no cape anyway.
Hey, I'm a big proponent of no cape. I think the cape is a cheater item. So,
yeah, nice block too.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, that actually comes in really handy in this category because I'm assuming you're gonna go for wings in a few stages, right? So
I'm gonna go for it in Vanilla Dome 1, and we're gonna cross our fingers it works out. Because sometimes it goes really well, and then sometimes it does not. But it's kind of the nature of this category. But
in a Super Mario World, if you have a shell and you kick it into a block, pixel perfectly, I believe, it'll duplicate a block above it. And there are ways to make it duplicate on the right, left, bottom, even maybe. A lot of duping, but sometimes they're different than the item than what's originally in the box. So you can get wings for Yoshi to use to fly to the bonus where it usually shouldn't be, and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, so he was actually intentionally trying to get P-Speed there so he could fly up and end the stage quickly as soon as that pipe spawned there.
Yeah, that helps save.
Fly there.
Yeah, helps save a little time, and you can immediately half flight as soon as you come up out of the pipe. Takes a little practice to get that down, but it's but I do use that in a few other places. Yep.
Oh,
What?
is he getting it? Is he getting it? Yeah. Oh, reset.
3 more chances.
Reset.
We got 3 more tries with that.
Or I'll be excited when it happens.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I mean, the jump off the P switch there is a frame perfect input. It doesnn't save any time, but it's
just
necessary
swag.
to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saves time in my heart.
You do have to reset your run if you don't get at least 1, because then your run just sucks.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
kind of
think,
like having 69 coins. You know, it's just something you gotta do.
You have to.
It's part of the mental game, right? You know, half of speedrunning, it's in your head, you know, getting the right mindset. And if you don't get all the yumps or a yump at all,
Look at all these
you're not going to be in
capes.
you're not going to be in the mindset to do it. It's like, wow, there's so many capes. All right.
Gotta get my
think I've
practice
seen
in
that
for
before.
vanilla.
Oh,
Gotta get my
the
practice
Beatles,
in for Vanilla Dome 1.
Beatles having a bit of trouble there. I'm sure they'll be fine.
This is, you can always tell when someone's played the game a lot, because when they play an auto scroller, they'll be doing a bunch of weird stuff that doesn't make sense. You're like, oh, okay. Nice.
Yep. Just hope that Beatles in the wall. Oh, there's 4 capes.
Whoops.
So yeah, he's got to do the normal exit here.
The humanity.
So one thing,
First instance of doing both exits in a level.
so actually the way that you can tell for regular levels is the levels with a red dot on them have 2 exits. The ones with yellow dots have 1. There's
Wait,
no indicator.
No way. No
Yeah.
way. Are you
Yeah,
serious?
seriously.
Holy crap.
Oh,
I was today's years old. Oh my God.
You learn something new every day.
That's incredible. What?
I know, right? I learned that from the advanced game because I got that when I was older, and I was like, wait a second, all the ones that have multiple exits are red. Huh.
Yep.
I cannot
Okay.
believe this information.
It's just some levels that aren't indicated on the overworld map with a circle, like that Boo House has 2 exits, but there's no way to like indicate it on the map. So that's the only like downside to being able to tell what levels have multiple exits. But yeah, for the ones that are just a circle on the map, it is nice.
Yeah, that level he skipped is the top secret area, and there's not actually an exit.
Yeah, you just gotta get the exit that unlocks it.
Yeah.
And just like, oh, that's cool. We won't be going there.
Yeah, that one doesn't count
What
as
is-
an exit, and Bowser's Castle doesn't count as an exit either. Unless you do some tricks to make it count. But
But you do have to beat Bowser at the end, so.
yeah.
I like when categories do that. I feel like you should have to beat Bowser, you know? Like, it's the end boss.
Yeah.
Come on.
You gotta beat the game. I think most games
Yeah.
have a pretty finite ending for their categories.
Do
Yeah,
the sizes
zero
of
exit.
do the sizes of the dot
Well-
matter? No.
There is a beat Bowser category where you do an ace setup to get to the Bowser fight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I guess if you're into that,
I mean, you're still beating Bowser. I think that's better.
yeah,
The
All right.
just depends on what the
Zero
community
exit
decides
fans.
is their ending.
they're very upset right now.
All right, so we're going to try to pick up Yoshi here and take him for some silly tricks in the next world.
Ooh,
Big enemies
fast
causing
Yoshi.
big lag.
Lag in a Super Nintendo game? Never.
I can't believe this.
What do you mean? Yoshi's sleeping on the couch. This isn't Yoshi.
I get it.
All right,
But
so
probably no one else will in the chat.
All right, Morton's Castle. This one's a little more difficult than the first one. This is a mostly vertical, or at least this part of it anyway. Or after this is pretty much a
that
vertical
flight
portion.
That flight is harder than it looks. I've tried to do it casually, and I'm really terrible at it. Getting up there.
It took me a lot of practice to actually learn how to do this when I first started learning or running the game. It's like, it doesn't look that bad, and then you start doing it, and it's like, oh, this is actually fairly complicated.
I love how this looks. Like that's just so dang cool all the way in. Just wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so
spring strats too, right? Oh.
Yeah, so the newer strat is to use the springboard. I'm not particularly good with that strat, so I just go with the one I'm consistent with, which isn't really that big of a time difference. But
yeah.
Actually, for a lot of people that didn't realize this, I've known over the years too, is the quickest way to kill Morton, Roy, and Ludwig is 2 fireballs and 1 stomp on the head is the quickest way to kill them. I think if you just shoot fireballs at them without the stomp, I think it takes like 6. But it's just 2 fireballs and a stomp is the quickest way to kill them. All right.
I found it interesting they made the bosses trivial in this game.
All right, let's see if we can get some wings here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know how we talked about, they're auto-scrollers invented in SMB3. Obviously, the first game they ever appeared in. It wasn't the first game they ever appeared in, but and they had to do it. They just had to do it so many times. Well, this game, it was all about those secondary exits. So bosses were secondary.
Ow! Whoops! Oh, come on.
So yeah, he only gets a certain number of tries here before the enemy wakes up. So sometimes you see him tail whipping.
We're gonna come back for a second try here. So we're gonna do this a little out of order. I'm gonna try it a second time.
Another red dot. That means there's multiple exits. Oh my god! I'm still just losing it over those. I'm so happy.
Yeah, this is a really cool trick. Let's come on, game. Let's cooperate here. All right, he's got the block. Yoshi coins gone.
There we go.
There they are.
There it is. Nice. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
Excuse me? All right.
And then you beat the stage.
And
there you go.
The level's over.
And now we'll see if we can
as intended.
Now we'll see if we can clip through the wall with Yoshi.
The fun does not stop.
This one's a partially RNG trick too.
Yes.
And I just lost Yoshi.
Yeah, right.
Well. So basically, what you do there is you get to see me do this clip in a later level. But basically, you can like skip going through all of this and just go through the wall and go to where the key is. Unfortunately, Yoshi got away from me, but
yeah, there's a stage in Forest Evolution where those clips are very, very necessary to save time.
Yeah, this one I think
it's a bad stage.
It's not good.
Yeah, of the 2 levels, this one and the Forest of Illusion, I think this one is more difficult to do the clip because I don't have a really good visual cue on this one, where I've got a good one in the forest. So it's really easy to dismount Yoshi too early or too late.
There
we go.
We did it.
Let's go.
All right, you are hereby certified to finish the run.
Let's go. We have a proper speed run now.
I kind of ran back there so that I can hopefully get early P-speed here. Well, if I can dismount the... Well, I didn't get it. I was trying to get early P-speed there to be able to pick up the shell. So I'm going to recycle the shell here by spinning it with the cape because it's about to wake up there. But that allows you to go through the rest of that water section while holding it.
Yeah, and those spins to take out the fish are pretty particular, right? Like
sticky fly.
Oh yeah, the sticky fly. Like the spins for the fish are pretty particular to not end up hitting the beetle too, right?
It's a little. It's not that bad now, but that used to be kind of tricky on being able to do that. I know it gets really tricky if you have a bad D-pad. It doesn't do. You don't get the diagonal input like you're supposed to. That becomes kind of bad sometimes. But
It's so hard to have a good D-pad on a SNES controller, I've learned.
so so this is the first level I'm going through with the boo rings. So the boo rings in every stage in every level that they exist in this game are all tied by a timer. So what you do in that room when you leave, like the time that you leave that first room, that affects the next time you see a boo ring, which will be a little later on. So if you mess up in this one, it's going to affect the pattern that you get in the next ghost house.
I actually didn't know that. Okay. Do you pay attention to that pretty closely then?
Yeah. All right. I'm going to shut up for this one because this is a tough level.
Oh yeah. You'll see some fun
Yes.
cape strats here. And P-speed building.
I didn't get it. So what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to get P-speed there, and I could just fly through this section. That's really tricky because you don't know exactly when you're going to get the P-speed a lot of the time, so you kind of have to... there's like 3 different times that you can get the P-speed, and you have to be prepared for any of them. But it's really tricky because like it's easy to like hold the button when you jump, but if you do that, that'll kill any chance of P-speed. So, but we get to do this section.
Now we get to do it again, but with Yoshi.
Okay, good.
It just looks so
Very
cool
nice.
to maintain it. Just jumping back and forth just in order to maintain P-speed for the ending jump.
At Exhibit B, why the cape is literally cheating. Oh my goodness.
It's cheating.
As Haxor said.
It is the best power up by far.
I do occasionally run 95 exit, which is the no cape equivalent of this category. There's only one exit you can't get without the cape.
Is that the one where you have to like
That's-
go under the stage? Oh, actually, no, you can do that with Yoshi.
It's the ghost house, right? The top secret area one?
Yeah, the one to get the top secret area is the one exit you can't get without the cape. It's a pretty crazy category. It's fun, but it's a very technical category. Because I mean, you still get to fly over some levels with like Yoshi and blue shells and stuff, but there's still a lot of levels that you have to do on foot, and they become very interesting. And some of them are
What they
pretty,
have-
pretty
They'd
tough.
have-
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. I was going to talk about some
all
random
they
thing,
got.
so.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say they could just add a key to the ghost house and they could key jump all the way up there. Does that sound fun?
No. No. All right. Hopefully I get good spawns with Magic Cooper here. All
Seeing
right,
this level
nice.
just reminded me, I was at a speedrunning event recently and they had those MagFest machines. And there's a challenge in this level where instead of jumping, Mario like changes gravity like the VVVVVV game. So you have to like
Oh, okay.
navigate this level just like flipping your gravity, and it was very interesting.
Yeah, there's some Kaizo games that are kind of do stuff like that where you control the camera in weird ways with different things, or yeah, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, obviously getting that door at the beginning of the stage saves him quite a bit of time because that first room goes on quite a bit longer.
Yeah, if you don't go in that door, the rest of that first room is awful. It's a bunch of Potoboos, and you still have Magic Koopa to deal with, and it gets a little too spicy if you have to do all that.
Yo, I love the turn here. You're just walking into the sunset, cape flapping in the winds. Love it. Love to see it.
the interesting
I still like little
cutscenes. You just
yeah.
yeah.
The various ways
He always
to destroy
finds
the
new
castle.
ways
That's
to
cute.
destroy
That's
the
cute.
castle.
Yeah.
Is that an axe or a hammer?
That's
It's
a hammer.
Okay. It looked like he was chopping it down with the hammer instead of hitting. It's just
I think the next one is my favorite, where like the ship becomes a rocket and it smashes into a background hill, and then it gets a bandage in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
right.
Ludwig's Castle number 4. All right,
Yeah, so
Devin,
that is the next one.
Devin Tinted Wings, and we're gonna say goodbye to Yoshi for now. Bye, Yoshi.
Bye.
no.
Hey,
gonna say
leaving
bye,
Yoshi without killing him for once.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
This one's basically just a flyover level. That's kind of the meme for this category. Is like, oh, you just fly over all the levels. Which, I mean, you do fly over a fair amount of the levels, but
The ones you don't are pretty complicated
Isn't this-
most of the time.
Isn't this one of the levels you can do weird stuff in to get it to end early?
yes, there's a trick that's called the Cookie Mountain. That's the name of this level, the Cookie Mountain Boss Kill. And there's a bunch of specific things that you can do, which you can spawn like a boss and then kill it with fireballs, and then like grab the orb from it, and it immediately ends the level. I've never done it myself, but it's one of those really crazy things that some of the top level runners do. All right, this time I have to fly under the goalpost, or the goal at the end of the level, and that gets a little tricky sometimes. Hopefully that goes
Okay.
well.
This is something I need to know the answer on, because this is something I found like way back, like the first times I ever played this game. So it's like, yeah, you can go under the level, but I went over the level. And I don't know how that works. Is there like a specific timing on the cape where you could just go over it and then land on top? Because that's how I was able to beat this one.
In some levels in this game, if you're really up high, you can just go over the top of the goalpost and it won't trigger. But I don't think this is, as far as I know, this is one of the levels that you can do that, or I've never had that happen. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, I think
but some of them you
scroll
can
has
do
to be
that.
Unlocked, right?
I believe
It's like
so.
that one has
Yeah.
unlocked. Yeah. Going under
Yeah.
here, some nice strats, avoiding some kind of unfortunate enemies. Otherwise,
Maybe it's a
Yeah.
false memory of some other stage or something. Yeah.
Yeah. If you didn't know, you could just cheese this level like this. Well, now you know.
yeah, this is so much better. The stage is
I'm
really
gonna
tough
I'm gonna
otherwise.
I'm gonna intentionally delay here just a little bit, because this next one right here will drop down to go to the left. If I don't delay there, it'll come to the right and it'll kind of be in my way. So a little bit of a safety strat there. I kind of bonked there, so we're just gonna work that out. All right.
You just go through that pipe backwards.
I did. I did a cape spin right before I went into the pipe. It'll do that sometimes.
I've never seen that. I know when you're like holding an item, he'll like turn around and enter it backwards holding the item.
I'm here
I don't
for
think I've
it.
seen
know.
that. Yeah.
So-
if this was Mario 3, that level would auto scroll.
All right. Most difficult exit in the game. If the gold tape doesn't despawn. There we go.
Oh. Well done. That was difficult.
I need to see
My
the
heart was
instant
racing.
replay of this one. That was
Instant
that was
replay,
dumb.
please.
Blink and you might miss it. This is a little harder though.
Yes, a little
decent.
is definitely the word for it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can keep the fly there with grabbing the key, but it's pretty tough. Oh yeah, we get to do some nice spin fly action here, right? I think so.
On this one, nah.
Or is this not the one? Oh no, this isn't the one. One of them you do.
Nice spawning the feather and then immediately collecting it.
You notice he does that a lot over the course of the run.
Yeah.
I'll try not to overdo it this time.
when you're bored, just mess around.
Yeah,
It's like an auto scroller, but faster. Sort of.
Now this will be the key exit, which is down below.
Sink down. Yep.
Gotta
I
get
was
nice
thinking
and
of the
low,
next one.
right next to the death plate. Oh, the switch is already open.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm
If-
thinking 11 exit.
Yeah, an 11 exit. Yeah, I would have done the low route for that just because it's, I mean, I guess it doesn't really save you any time. It's just more fun.
It is convenient that the two switches there are the ones you have already hit in the route.
Yeah, the
then this
getting
one-
P speed, like you can see with his jumps, they're very particular as far as how much he has to run on those platforms to get P speed. And he
Yeah,
doesn't
the
have a
beginning
leader
of-
to help him.
Yeah. It's yeah, the beginning of that too is like with just Mario, like you can't just run off the platforms. You can with Yoshi though. Like it worked fine with Yoshi, but not with just Mario. So you have to jump, make sure you jump in the right spots. And
Nice zip.
I'm not going to try it here because this basically if you zip too fast or zip too far to the left, you'll get
Yeah.
crushed by this.
Yeah.
And I'm not going for that.
Yeah, just
But
get the
we'll
first
try
one to
it here,
show it
though.
off. Oh, ooh, there we go.
That was an okay zip.
Yeah, I believe how that works is you have to spin one more block than you normally are able to, right? And that just
Yeah,
super-
So the limitation of this game is for those spin blocks, there can only be 4 spinning at once. So if you hit like a 5th one, it will make the first one that you hit stop spinning. So basically what that does is it kind of stops other blocks from spinning and it kind of pushes you through there is essentially, I guess, the simple-ish way to explain that.
Sure. All right, got it.
Yeah,
I never
we're
knew
not
why
gonna,
that worked until now.
not going to get too
I didn't know
too
there was
risky
a
with that
4
one.
block limit. So I'm
Yeah,
learning
there's kind
stuff
of like
too.
yeah, I think there's a safety kind of for that zip to the key if you do it on the one side versus the other, right? So I think the fast way is doing it more to the left, and you're more likely to take a death that way.
Yeah.
You're definitely more likely to overzip because on the right side there's more of like that floor where the key's resting to
Oop.
land on.
Trying to take the wrong exit. Let's take the correct exit.
Oh, look at how cute the baby Yoshi is. And you're just going to leave it in the middle of nowhere.
It's
I'll
gonna
go,
disappear.
I'll go pick him back up. It'll be fine.
All right. Let's go.
He's
Got him
back.
back.
Did I miss one key exit? I did for Star World 5 because I actually go back and do that now.
That one's
the Yoshi.
special.
Oh, that's cool. That tech is cool.
You guys didn't know Yoshi likes mushrooms as well.
Yeah, you get the Yoshi to then do the cape fly. The cape mechanics are different with a Yoshi. It's more not as complicated, and since the switches aren't activated to properly have the entire path here, plus the wings are good. Right in. I didn't know you could duck during the animation.
Yep.
I'm learning so much.
Now on the special world where some of these are a little crazy.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for the next. I think it's the next levels in this tubular.
Yeah.
These are some special levels, all right.
Pick up a backup cape there just in case I need it because it costs like almost 0 time to pick it up.
Yeah, in case you were
That's a lot of
wondering
Yoshi
when this
coins.
game came out, so just refer to the special world.
Is the Japanese version different than the US version? It's a little bit faster, but most of it's the same. There's a few differences. One of the big notable ones is you can actually eat the dolphins on this version, where you can't in the US version.
Oh yeah, this level, so good. I think this is one where you could do wings as well, right?
You can. It's super annoying to do too.
Yeah.
This level's not terrifying at all. Nothing is ever going wrong in this level.
Yeah,
Especially not when you
now
go under
back
that
and
pipe.
do it the intended way. Yeah.
Not the intended way.
We'll do a duck here, so oh no. It still gave me the flight anyway. You don't want that. There we go. I just jump off of these blocks. I can get to skip this whole section. There's some dev intended wings down here, which we'll pick up.
Yeah, you'll notice with some of these stages that there's portions in the center of the stage that are there to stop you from being able to just fly over the stage. So they clearly were aware of like the infinite fly. It's like intended or whatever. This is a good example, I think. One of them, yeah. All those downward pipes.
Points are kind of set up in a way where it's meant to like be grabbed
Whoops.
flying into them.
You know what? We're gonna pick. You know what? Actually, I need this for later. So we'll just pick it up now. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but it'll do.
The bonsai
Nice about flying is you can always just change your item out. Right there in front of you.
Yeah, and you'll notice he never wants to hit the goal tape either. So
Oh yeah.
We don't want any counting. We don't want any special
No.
games.
No bonus, please.
This is the title screen level. And this one has stuff up at the top too that kind of prevents you from just flying over the entire thing. There's like hidden blocks up there and stuff. There's like one right before this chuck that I have to come down to avoid and all that stuff. So
Yeah, these are actually really tough levels. I mean, casually. I mean, I think they're the toughest levels in the game to beat for sure. But for speedrunning, I mean, if you're just using a Yoshi, they don't seem very difficult, I guess.
So I intentionally lose Yoshi there because we don't need him for a while.
Yeah, you
The
say
stage
having
you can
Yoshi,
fly.
but keeping Yoshi is surprisingly difficult. Especially for this
Unless you
long.
played it a lot.
Unless you played it live, yeah.
Just casually, it's impossible to keep that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, these stages, if you've ever played them, they are not easy. They're still hard for me, and I've played a lot of Mario, so
For me, this is outrageous. For me, this one, if I'm playing like 95 exit where I can't fly through the level, this is like the worst one for me. This level is so awful on foot.
You're right.
And
This is
there-
outrageous.
There are no Koopa shells, so you can't fly with Yoshi over the level either. So if you don't have a cape, you have to do it on foot. And basically, my strat, if I have to do this on foot, is don't die. That's really the only strat I have for this level. Is if I don't die, I've done well.
Sounds like a
don't
good
get
plan.
hit.
I would say congratulations, you didn't die, but use the cape, which is free. I mean, come on.
Cheater.
All right, next time we do this, I'm going to make you run 95 exit. How about that?
Oh, so you're gonna force him to have fun?
Oh no!
The silence is everything here.
I'll run 95 exit. I've done it for several other marathons. It's actually honestly a pretty cool category. one that I have to de-rust on for a bit just because of some of the tech is really difficult, and it's if you don't get it, you're dead type stuff. But it's a fun category though.
Yeah, and Calco is incredibly good at it. He's the specialist, right? The no cave specialist.
Yeah, I remember Calco. One of the last SMW tournaments I did, it was it No Star? I think maybe it was a No Star World tournament, and he ran no cape. he ran no cape in a cape tournament for that category because he ran no cape No Star World, and he actually made it pretty far, which is crazy because it's Calco.
Yeah, he's just a really good Mario player in general. He's got pretty good Mario 3 times as well, and he runs a lot of Kaizos, so he's really good at a lot of different Kaizos.
He runs Yoshi's Island 100% too, I think. I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep.
Which that's if you've never watched Yoshi's Island 100%, that's an insane category.
It really is. There's so much that goes on.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I should pay
we're just gonna have to have fun. No.
Oh no.
We're about to have a
fun
lot of
is
fun
trying
with
to
this
find-
Yump coming up.
Oh, true. I forgot about the Yump. Let's go.
How could you forget about the Yump?
Attempt number 3.
You got to go left.
Make it 2
to
out of
find this
3.
Yump. I don't know how to go left, so, you know.
What's this left you speak of?
Come on.
Oh.
Oh. Right, at least this run's still valid from that first one.
Are there any more,
it's
or
okay,
was that
we had-
it?
There's
How many
one
more?
more.
Yeah, there's the blue one in the forest.
There's a potential for 2 out of 4 at least.
All right.
Question from
it
the
sounds like
chat.
some more some gambling time.
Question from the chat is, why is it like autumn now? So this happens when you beat Special World. It turns everything into autumn, fall colors.
Yeah, you get the special enemies too, right? Like the Goombrats and stuff.
Yeah, and some of the like all the Koopas turned into like these Mario head looking things, but the colors of them also changed in some spots. You actually end up getting more blue shells, which is kind of beneficial to some of the levels later in the run when you do that. So,
I didn't know
it's-
that. That's cool.
Yep.
Eventually, this information will become useful. I know someone was saying, "I'm going to run this." I'm like, eventually, I'm going to run this. I'm meaning to run it for a few years. There's just so much Mario.
There's a lot of Mario, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And not a lot of time.
That's the limiting factor. I was talking about this earlier, but I have so many unopened games just stacked up, like on the Switch, on the PS5. I have to get to at some point.
I wanted to pick up that shell and carry it to the end, but kind of missed the regrab on it. But that's not a big deal there. It's ideal that I do that, but all right. So we get to go back and do the water level again.
Who doesn't love water levels?
I can't say that I'm a
I
huge
don't.
fan.
It's kind of nice in SMW though. You get a lot of control over your movement through the water, right? 'Cause you can
Yeah, they
very
definitely
easily-
made water levels a lot better to control. I honestly think SMB3 has the worst one. I'm sure you
It
can
does.
agree. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because even in Mario 1, you can still at least control how far you fall, right? Like
Yeah,
how
you can hold
quickly
A
and-
to fall a little faster.
Yep. Mario 3, you press A and hope it's at the right time.
And the momentum takes forever too. Like you bonk on something, well, guess I'm going at a snail's pace for a few seconds.
Yep.
So boogering. So the time that I exit this room, because there's one in the next room that affects what the pattern's going to be for that. It should be good.
Yep.
There we go.
Very nice. This level's cool because you get a nice mini boss. I always remember this one. I thought it was so cool the first time I got here. I was like, "Oh, this is sick."
Yeah, the floor. You're using
surprised-
the floor to take them out, but you're limited on ammo. It's great.
I'm surprised
I was
they
always
didn't do
worried
this
I'd
a few
run out.
more times.
Unfortunately, the mini boss, I realized when I started running, it just always does the same thing. So it's just not as exciting.
All right, so we get to go back and do this level again and do the other exit. So I should be able to get through this first blue ring a little faster.
Nice.
Manipulation.
I hate that
I'm
one
amazed they
because
just had
that
that
is so
variable
close.
sitting in memory the whole time. You know.
Yeah, at least you can spin fly there, right? So you can hug that wall pretty well.
Yeah. The other strat that you can do for that is you can actually fly under the boo ring, but that's really dangerous. So I go for that strat.
That's the 11 exit specialty.
Yeah.
Ice physics. Then you can just fly over it.
There's like one thing that stops you, isn't there, in the center?
On this
right.
level,
Oh, no, you
That
can fly.
pipe?
no,
Oh,
you can
You
fly
can
over
just
it.
fly over them.
You just have to,
yeah.
you just have to get up to the top of the screen pretty quickly on this one because this is actually, for some reason, shorter level than most of the others. Because most of the time I ended this one on a 272. Most of the levels you end because your flight speed varies between a 259 and a 263. So I don't know why that one's shorter, but oh yeah, I don't have to do that because I did it earlier. Sweet.
Time save.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll just call it time save. Who's gonna know?
Time save on this particular split.
Yeah. Which, when the split's gold, what does it matter?
Lower sum of best. Seems good to me.
Right. Go back and do this one again. This one's actually kind of fun. Some of these vertical levels are kind of fun to do once you get the strats down for it.
Yeah, I've done this one casually before because I like the strat of just spin flying all the way up. I didn't do this part, but it, to that point. Oh man, we get the sunken fort. It's coming up. Oh, what a level!
Oh yeah,
Oh, that one.
Yeah. It looks
think I
cool.
purposely
but
forgot
going
about it.
through it is pain and suffering.
What is speedrunning but pain?
Yeah, you saw a lot of that earlier in SMB2, lost levels.
Oh yeah.
If you skipped ahead in the YouTube VOD here, also hi YouTube. I hope you're enjoying the showcase here. Be sure to rewind and not only watch GTA's wonderful SMB1 run, but also the quite extra SMB2 Lost Levels run.
We don't have to watch that, actually.
Oh yeah, they do.
You
They should.
can skip that one. Watch my world record instead, where I actually played the game well.
Is there a good run though? It's just you played it okay, right? Like you played it better than the other
Yeah,
times.
sure. Yeah, it was just okay.
Because runs can't be good, right? I mean,
No, never.
that's just not. Yeah, we can't have good runs. I mean,
Thank goodness for all
we'd
those
never do any
arrows. I would have
runs.
had no way of knowing where to go in that level.
almost got lost there.
I can't believe you had to hold right in a Mario game. That's incredible. Like, never seen that before.
Here we go. Water level.
All right. Yeah, I do love the color palette in here. But my goodness. Like the yellow is
I
just
love
pop
anxiety.
against the blues. Yeah, as if these bonefish weren't bad enough, and you get the falling spikes. Yeah.
You can
Right
scroll.
here, yeah.
You can scroll the screen to the right and actually have those spikes fall sooner. Which I don't know if that's something people knew about a whole lot, playing casually. But yeah, if you scroll the screen to the right, the stages that have spikes in them and stuff, they'll fall sooner.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I do know I think you're holding down, right, to keep your swim level a lot in this level.
Yep.
So that's what we're talking about, that swim control, because without that swim control, that level would be incredibly difficult.
Yes, it's. I actually do really like the swim controls in this game. If you don't press up or down, just like left or right and stuff, he has sort of I guess like a middling amount of like going up when you press B. But if you hold down, you swim up just a little bit, and if you hold up, you swim up really quickly. So the extra control and the swimming physics is rather nice for this game. But I will agree from what you were talking about earlier. Like, I think SMB3 is the worst for the swimming physics.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would argue that.
The weird thing is, it never really comes into play except for in 6-6, right? That's the only time where you just have to do the swims exactly how they're done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is great. Getting some one-up action here. Love to see it. Oh, give me more. Oh, you could add more, Rupert. Come on.
Oh, there's another one.
You
From
can
the coins.
actually, if you start doing that too early, you can actually despawn these platforms, and that's bad news for you. I have done that before, so I kind of don't go too crazy with that, because I have despawned the platforms before, and if you do that, there's not really much you can do besides
Bright overload on SNES. I hate this.
Who tested this game? I mean, they obviously didn't have fun, because you would have discovered that.
They were
Getting
busy
the
keeping
one-up.
every level and saying, this is good.
Pretty much. Yeah, the odd-looking Koopas, the Mario Koopas. It's a lot of Marios.
That's pretty cursed.
Why, you don't like the mustache?
Look, it makes me uncomfortable, okay?
I'll see Mario's.
It's like the Koopas are still there. They're just wearing, like, masks.
Oh, I
This is
can't
enough-
believe you skipped the Dragon Coin.
This is another really awful level if you have to do it on foot.
Yeah, with the dive bombing
Yeah.
flying Koopas there. Yeah, remember when I said the cape was the best power-up in all of 2D Mario? That
Yeah.
level right there is a good example why. You at home watching could play that level that way with probably like 5 minutes worth of practice. This level's pretty cool. Nice.
Claustrophobia, the level.
Yeah, that's really hard to do, to fly under those potaboos. So I've definitely seen you take damage there a few times.
Not this time.
Not this time, no. Yeah, this level probably wants a lot of focus on. So yeah, he's gonna quickly take out Ludwig here. Oh, no item drop swag, huh? Okay.
Not this time.
All right, time for that animation I was talking about.
GTA's favorite cutscene.
The rocket.
This is the longest
There it
cutscene
goes.
out of all of them, too.
And I just like Mario looking over there, questioning what he just seen.
I can't wait.
And then, of course, the best part is on the overworld where that hill now has a bandage.
Yeah, that's true. I can't wait in 20 years when someone figures out how to skip all the cutscenes. When you won't see that one anymore.
Oh, yeah.
They'll just miss out on it.
Back in my day, there was a cutscene.
This is a very important Yoshi. As you'll see in a
Convenient that,
few
this-
stages.
Like the spitting speed you spit on an enemy is like the same speed as you. They just follow it. I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, I haven't heard it.
I think chat did. I'm seeing plenty of
Maybe.
comments in there. Yeah.
Discord might
okay.
just be doing its noise suppression work. Oh yeah, I see chat now.
I'll trust. If there's one thing I can trust chat on is that when there is a pet present, you will know.
Oh yeah.
They will let
Oh,
you know.
this is the level with those Yoshi clips, by the way. Just yeah,
Looks
a little bit of an easier setup to hug that ceiling there. Oh, okay. So now gotta wait for Yoshi or this
think-
thing to move to get Yoshi back, and then wait for it to move out of the way.
Yeah, thankfully there's a floor.
And nope, didn't work.
Oh,
Yeah. So there is a little bit of RNG, I believe. Like maybe like a 1 in 4 chance it works or something. I could be wrong.
You got this. I believe.
We'll see it though. Try until you get it, A little far left. Yeah, the big problem is just this enemy in the way.
urchin.
Slowly moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are these called? These little mines. Hey,
there it is.
We're out.
They're called
Yoshi.
urchins, I believe.
No.
Oh,
How could you?
Yeah,
I can't. Can't
unfortunate,
believe we
but
tossed.
we're saving the frames, not the animals here.
Yep. And
What's cool is that you can
why,
peek your head above the floor before clipping in and grab that block
Yep.
and still
Save a
stay
little bit of
clipped into
time.
the floor. It's cool.
Save a bit of time. Get to that
Yeah.
key quicker. All right. Most important level right here. Can we
All
go
right.
50-50?
The last yump.
Come on. There are points
We
riding
like
on this.
50-50s.
Aw.
Boo.
Aw, unfortunate.
Well, the good news is this run is still valid because there's at least one in this run.
But if you all enjoyed the struggling at the clip, we get to do it again here in a couple
Yeah,
minutes.
you got to do it twice.
But sorry, I
Very
think
important. Oh,
I think the dogs have chilled out now. I think they thought somebody was knocking on the door.
They were just getting excited for the yump a little early.
Yeah.
You're almost better off having them in the room because all they do is sleep.
Well, they have actually been in the room here with me, just laying down, but I have the door open, so they ran out into the living room.
Oh, I see. That's funny.
50-50 just meant if he hit that yump, he would have gotten 2 out of 4 of the yumps.
Well, I mean, it's also a 50-50 trick. Either you get it or you don't. So,
Well,
unfortunately,
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's a good
So-
way of putting it.
The thing with with the yump. So with the clips in Force of Illusion 2, so that's a subpixel based trick. And when you start the level, like if you don't touch the ground, if you do the execution correctly, you have a 75% chance of it letting you through the wall. Unfortunately, with me on that last attempt, is I've messed up the execution of several times.
Sure.
But yeah, but even if you do the execution perfectly, it's still not guaranteed that it'll let you through the first try. After that, it's basically just keep doing it until you get it.
All right, round 2.
Yeah, I'd imagine there's some Y subpixel shenanigans going on.
And there's
So that was
because it's
there's the 25%.
Yeah, doing it right, but game said no.
Oh, I went to the left just a little too much. Oh, come on. Well, let's just wait.
Yep.
Yoshi, please.
Come on.
No,
Yoshi.
Thank you.
there it is.
This is one of the most annoying tricks, particularly with this category, because for a lot of the routes, this is a trick that's pretty late into the run, and it's not completely under your control. So yeah, you can easily lose runs to that. Which, if I was actually doing a PB attempt to this, I probably would have reset over that. Oops.
Well, the worst part is in this category, you got to do it twice, right? So normally you only have to do it once.
Yep.
Yeah. It takes so long to swim through this level just normally. So it's a pretty important trick. Like when you first start learning this category, yeah, you don't need to do it. But once you get into like somewhere around getting close to around the hour and a half mark on runs and stuff, then you pretty much have to learn it just because it's such a huge time save.
And
we should have a Yoshi death counter. Should have thought of that.
You gotta sacrifice Yoshis for the speed run.
Look at that. Immense gameplay.
This is the one I had the hardest time finding the secret exit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sure.
I remember first playing this casually. Like you're just beating the levels normally, and then it looped back around, and I was like, "What? Now what?"
The fact that there's a blank level tile has always bothered me.
Yeah, that's always kind of bothered me too, and I'm like, why is that there?
Yeah, exactly. You know what that means? There's got to be something with the coding where you got to have. There must be some requirement to have that every so often on the overworld or something.
Maybe, or they thought about putting a level there and then they changed their mind.
Maybe, yeah, that's true. It's the central hub of this world right there, and there's nothing.
Is there a difference between the small dots and the large ones? No. I don't know why some of them are large and some are not, but there's really no difference as far as I'm aware. Try to boop him here. Boop.
Got him. So yeah, he's got to try to get in this pipe, which got to be prepared for. It's harder to do than it looks there.
All right, so here's this crazy level.
Oh yeah,
you're skipping the normal exit there, right? Because you got to come back anyway after playing the fortress. So
yep. Yeah, after I do that, it'll take me back all the way across to the right, and then I go down after that. So that's
that level's so short with the cape.
Yeah. We have a nice auto scroller here.
Yeah, and this one's particularly menacing too, right? Because of all these saws.
It can be.
It's just gotta
Maybe for
know.
casual, but we're
more-
busy flying over it.
Yeah, it's more difficult if you don't have all the switch palaces because these are just gaps here. But it's a little less intimidating if you've hit all the switches. This room's a little scary.
Nice photo boost.
A little. Oh my gosh.
I like the troll there where you can go up top and there's nothing. It's
Oh
just great.
no! Get that. Okay. I got trolled there.
Clutch? Yeah.
Yeah, so some of those patterns you can get with that can be pretty tricky. That one just kind of, I saw it coming, but it was too late. I'd already made the jump. But that's actually not bad. Considering I kept the fire flower, that's not bad because I can pretty quickly pick up one of the multi-block here. So yeah, we can just hit that and I can just run and grab it and we're good.
Boop on the nose. Nice.
And so there's a Lakitu kill in every game.
Yep. The second one doesn't quite line up well enough for me to get that one, but at least I get one.
That's all you
Yeah, he
need.
showed up. He showed up for 1 second, then pieced out. He's like, no,
Yeah.
I'm good.
So what you are capable of with the other one. So smart move.
Only
The
there's a
blank
level in the
dot.
center.
Yeah, that blank dot, I think, is only because there's an intersection on the two paths, but I still don't know why they needed to make it like this round dot.
Yeah.
Unless there's some
I
like
guess.
coding reason.
Give you a hint that they connect or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
All right, time for the most terrifying level for me in the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
We're not taking the snake blocks.
Okay, nice.
Good. Don't got time for that. Got princesses to save, you know. Oh yeah, beautiful.
Wow.
That was
First
clean.
try, you love to see it.
I'm happy with that. That was pretty
Oh, yeah.
clean.
Oh, here we
the
go.
return of the two
I was
fireballs.
clenching
and
real
the
hard
jump.
for that
Let's
one.
go.
Yeah, that's a run ender for sure.
Oh yeah. All the little fireballs bouncing everywhere. This one's pretty good too. Get wrecked, Mario.
At least you keep your cape when you take that damage.
Yeah.
For some
The
reason,
only time you
yeah.
take damage and don't shrink or lose power-ups.
All right, I can relax for a couple of levels now.
Yep, time
Oh
to
yeah,
fly.
we got some flyover. Yep.
I'm trying to decide if I want to pick up the safety cape or not. I probably will.
Yeah, see, Fant, this is a stage where the screen scroll up isn't locked, so I think you can fly over this.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yep.
Take the springboard and take a backup cape for safety.
Does the secret exit in the Forest of Illusion Castle count as another exit? No.
Oh, they're talking about if you go across that huge lava. No, that's not a separate exit.
Oh, yeah. There's a way to glitch the game to make it so you get extra exits, though, isn't there?
Yep. If you do the orb glitch and do some levels that don't normally count as exits, and you drop it and collect it like Bowser's Castle, you can get extra exits.
Well-made game.
If you drop it in Bowser's Castle, does it take you to the ending cutscene?
Arc.
Oh.
I did hear that one. Any dogs in chat?
That is Smokey trying to answer the question for you.
That's Joey, actually.
Oh, that's Joey.
He's protecting the home, I guess.
Yeah, this level's really interesting because you have to enter these pipes at a particular time, right, to get certain portions of the stage to open.
Oops.
That roundabout for no reason.
So we'll do the secret level and go back.
Time to slide.
Oh yeah, I always see people randomly take damage here too, trying to float down.
This is definitely the best part of the game. Just hold down and win. Casually.
That fly is not super easy. Look at all that. It gets skip. Very nice. A lot of football players.
The thing is a little tricky about that section is the running chucks will mute the cake pumping sound, and of course you can't see Mario, so you have to like really focus on keeping the timing down, just because you can't always hear the cake pump. All right, and we are back to this level. So I have to wait on the timer.
Wait.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have some fun here and collect some coins and all that good stuff. Just because I have to wait for the second pipe I get to, I have to wait until the timer hits 249 or less. So I've got a little time to play around. 250 and above gives you the secret exit. So we've got time to slow down here a bit.
No, I don't think I've ever realized how simple that was. I always thought, oh, is it like a certain end a digit like everything else? Let's just go slow.
Enter at 250. Press reset.
Dang. Hey, it's Rainbow Road.
Goodbye, mushroom.
Yeah, we're not here to play levels. We're here to get out of the levels as fast as humanly possible, okay? This is how we do it. See this right
We're
here?
to fly over them.
This is the pinnacle of gameplay, okay?
Yeah.
This is high-level gaming. Quite literally.
There's actually a little bit to this, because he had mentioned the different fly speeds. You definitely want to lock in the fast fly speed to save additional time, right?
Ideally, yeah. You can manipulate the flight speed, but it's also still sort of a chance of whether you get something better. But this is the best exit. It just loops back around. You can manipulate the flight speed like once you're already flying, but it's still kind of a roll of the dice on if it gives you something better or worse. Why is my dog? Joey. Joey.
This is in
fly
fact
over
what the
that
devs intended. Because as you saw in the special stages, they had them designed particularly so you couldn't do this. So, dev intended.
All right, this one's kind of. Let's see what happens here. I think it's too slow. Didn't quite.
Oh, the pencils.
This room's really difficult to do quickly.
Yeah, this stage is. This was not my favorite playing through this game before. The pencils, man. Oof. Yeah, this is exactly how I played this room as well.
Whoops. Don't troll me. Please don't troll me.
Level's
Thank
really
you.
trying to make a point.
Yeah. All right, time for this underground level where we spin fly through a lot of it. Just up against the ceiling, and whoops, I missed that. All right, well, we'll just do that.
Diagonals.
A new concept. All these diagonals. This one also gave me a headache. I remember the first time I did it, especially these giant Monty moles, like that one right there. Exhibit A. That is why.
The
Where are they coming
hitbox,
from?
the hitboxes on these moles are really weird. It's they're kind of annoying to deal with, but that's why we pick up the backup tape.
That level looks like you gave your 5-year-old like Mario Maker, and they discovered slopes for the first time.
Yeah, it really
Yeah,
is.
pretty much.
Even though Mario 3 had slopes, it's almost like the whole, oh, we made this new thing. Here's it everywhere.
Yeah, imagine, okay, you know you've seen slopes, but imagine if it was only slopes. Huh?
Oops, all slopes.
Oh man, the late game castles are so fun. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, it's a good one.
Bigger
This one
pencils.
was really hard. Yeah, the crushers.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And yeah, when you can do that, get the flight back like that. It's neat.
Oh, that is not. Can I still make it? There we go.
Oh my.
Oh!
Uh-oh. I'm going to get hit anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh.
Whoops.
you can't be rewarded with your clutchness.
All right. Well, let's try something else crazy.
Oh.
Who put that ceiling there? Ooh.
Oh boy.
I like
Is this
it.
95 exit strats?
I just want to say,
Scouty.
you know, the big
There we
spark
go.
is
Oh,
is
yeah.
freaking adorable. Like, it's not its fault that it's hot and burns Mario. It's just
True.
like looking around, watching where it's going, just having a good time, you know? Blink a little bit. I love him. He's so cute.
Oh, I just realized Sparks were part of SMB2 USA as well.
Oh, come on.
Oh, what?
I disagree with that. Okay.
I really like
Wendy
Pokies.
needs to-
Pokies are an adorable enemy. They're always so happy.
Yeah.
Wendy needs to come up with her own boss fight. It's literally just the earlier one, but it's flat.
Well, I guess with that, I got to show off both strats.
Yeah, this is what I love though. You're just watching it. You're erasing it, right? So from the background, you're painting over it. It's so good.
It's really
erased.
interesting how he painted that specific background with just one swipe, though. That's impressive.
Maybe it's just paint
this
thinner.
man,
It's just paint thinner and takes it out. Doesn't do the underlying layer, which has some sort of primer on it that prevents it from, or sealant from being affected. You know, I'm not going to question Mario. I just love that that's in the game.
Yep.
I heard you like
Time for the
werewolves, though.
fun level where boos just kind of appear, and there's at least 2 of them.
Yeah, he really wanted to have the 2 capes here because he could damage boost through the ring at the end of this section to save a little bit of time. But yeah,
Now we get to see Yoshi boosting.
Yeah, I need to keep Yoshi for Valley of Bowser 2 so I can pick up the wings. That's why I need to have him. Yeah, we're going to see if we can get the blue ring despawn here. I got it. Nice.
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 It despawned.
So I've got 2 options here. I could either do the next level without a cape, or I could go back and pick up a cape. I'm probably just going to try to do it without the cape.
Wait for it.
Is everyone
Wait
ready?
for it.
It's a
Wait
GDQ
for it.
staple.
Wait for it.
Waiting.
Wait a little more.
Or
Hey,
orb. There it is.
Orb. I hope you're happy, chat. As happy as Haxor is that the next level is going to be without the cape.
Oh yeah. No cheating. No cheating allowed. I always like that animation, how the Bowser comes up out of the sea. That's really cool.
The guy's trapped.
It felt just like the first time that happened, it felt like you accomplished something getting there, you know? Oh yeah, Yoshi, he's a machine. Look at this.
Where does it go? Does he have like a black hole in his
Yoshi's
stomach?
fed well.
I don't know. IRL
I
Yoshi.
guess, yeah, I'm not seeing any eggs.
All right, so we get to do some more no cape stuff. This first room, anyway.
The flight in this room I know is pretty tough anyway because of those birds or bats, I guess they call them. They look like birds to me, but they're bats, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, we got the cape right there. Little trolley off-screen cape. And more wings.
Wing Mario over the level.
And I know with those green floating orbs too, you want to avoid having those on screen, right? Because they create additional lag frames.
I think they do a bit. Get this first
This
try.
is cool.
Ah, missed it.
Oh,
Come on.
this is really hard to do. Oh, he's in there.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah, that's way nicer than the intended way of doing that, by the way. The intended way of doing that's terrible. I just want to
Yeah.
throw that out there.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh, we need you
I'm
to
just- get in the door.
line up the snake, but you got to do it off screen.
Doors are impossible in this game.
Yeah,
They really are.
Doors, how do they work?
They don't. That's the answer.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, here's the Kaizo specialty. These platforms. Oh man.
Oh no, I didn't mean. Oh no. All right. Well, we'll just do that. I didn't mean to spit the shell out. Whoops. Now the question is, do I have enough to? I have enough to make it to the end. Yeah, I do. All right. Cool. I didn't mean to spit the shell out.
Yeah, I think everyone can blame SMB3 Mix for the orb meme. GDQ. And then I think what happened is SMB3 Mix went, and then Celeste has a lot of orbs, I believe. So it's just out of control.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess one difference between this and the US version is the top of Bowser's Castle. And this version says Koopa, and the US version it says Bowser. I guess that is one difference between the two versions.
Oh, true. The thing I always found interesting is how many secret exits there are in the Valley of Bowser. It's like they got to this point in the game, we're like, all right, guys, we need more secrets. A lot of them aren't super useful.
All right, last regular castle. We're just not gonna do the block snake here.
Yeah, that's slow. We don't got time. Okay.
We're going to scroll the screen to the left here so that hopefully I can get through the pencils like that. And we're going to scroll it to the right so that I get a better alignment with those. Like that. And I'm going to pick up this extra cake. One cycle. Nice.
Got him.
And here we just pick up the castle and throw it away. Kick it away. Because apparently we couldn't have done that to begin with.
The Reznor are the Buibui.
Yibui.
Yeah.
All right, so we have...
But,
oops, I didn't save the game.
Well, don't game over. You only have 27 lives.
But yeah, we unlock the front door to the castle, but you know, we're not going through the front door. Okay.
Never.
That's for noobs.
So we do have to leave Yoshi there because you'll die if you take him in here. So that's the last time we'll see. It's the last time we'll see Yoshi. So goodbye, Yoshi. I'm gonna try to do a skip here, or at least this one.
Ooh. Lots of claustrophobia in this game.
Slide. Nice. And then he waits back
Right,
a little
funny
bit so he
pipe.
can slide into the pipe.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the secret exit is very intuitively over here.
It's a good thing there are wings in this stage because that saves a lot on the original exit.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
very sneaky. They made it where you have to go left.
Scroll the screen to the left so I can get past this in one cycle.
Later, Crushers.
That's
So yeah,
cool.
he's maintaining that P speed there. It's so he can get through these portions really fast.
That is not how I normally do that section, but that worked.
As long as it works.
And here's why you have the extra cape.
Yep.
Later, boy, boy. Again. How many of those are there in the run? The 3?
Fortresses.
No, the buoy buoys. Yeah.
I'm trying to count in my head.
It's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, something like that. The
It's
hitting the
SMW
light in
boom
this
boom.
hitting the light in this room actually creates a lot of lag, and
And that's why we get the backup cape.
that's why we get the backup.
All planned.
Here we go. The final fight.
So there is one nice little strat he'll do here to try to skip one of the ball drops in the second phase. So he'll use a particular timing on the Mecha Koopa drop. He's
Toss
gonna
that
toss
one
this
away.
one. Yep.
Oh, did I take off too early? Yes, I did.
Oh,
But we can still get the ball skip. So
Yep.
that's the most important part. Yeah,
that was
I
very close.
I took off just a touch too early.
It's fine. Peach is going to help you out, get you a mushroom.
Peach saving the run.
Just can't believe she didn't bring any capes with her, though, Like, come on, Peach. That's what we needed here.
Okay, that should do it. So the intent here is to only have him drop one of those bowling ball things, and it looks like I
Nice.
got it.
Yeah, he usually drops 2, so that was ball skip. And hang on to this guy for the next phase.
The insta hit.
Insta hit.
Actually, when you get the insta hit on him, he actually bounces fewer times than if you don't. Oh God!
Yeah, and you can just
I
kind of
missed
sit in
it.
the corner.
Oh, wow. And now you get to see the full pattern.
Oh,
It's usually
Oh,
like
no.
three bounces, and there he did 8. All right.
oh, come on!
Oh,
wow.
Bowser.
I swear I've done this fight.
Troll.
Like, we can't
come
finish
on.
too fast.
Oh my.
There we go.
All right.
We're
And time.
GG's.
You're going to be magically big Mario.
Oh look, my dogs know when it's the end of the game.
Even they're celebrating.
All right, not the. I got a little sideways there at the end, but what time did I get?
A 129.40.
Clutch.
Okay.
Clutch underestimate. Let's go.
Oh, here's a trick if you beat the game while the fireworks are going off. If you simply just keep holding up on the D-pad, he'll do this funky little clapping animation, which you'll see here in just a second. So all you have to do is just keep holding up on the D-pad until it starts, and he will do that. Yeah, there we go.
GG's. Ooh, wow. What a day so far. You know, went through. I'm counting. Yeah, well, yeah. That was a lot of Mario games. We got through plenty of them. 5 total. All the way through the exciting conclusion here. Rupert, you crushed it. This was awesome to see. As well as GTA's bringing us an incredible SMB1 and SMB2. Haxor, you're worried about SMB2U, but you did pretty well. We got 3 hands in SMB3. It was wonderful. And
bonus content.
we're getting the dog showcase here for SMW. Like, what better way to end Game Masters tonight? Before we go, I wanted to give each of you one chance to shout out your own streams and what you've been up to. We'll just go in order of appearance today. GTAs, we'll start with you.
Well, you can find me twitch.tv/GTAce99. I play Mario a lot. I get world records sometimes, so would appreciate it.
Go ahead to you, Haxor.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Twitch.tv/thehaxer is my stream. Currently doing SMB3 100% attempts for a while, hoping to get a 1 hour and 9 minute time in that category and then kind of move on from the game, I'm thinking. And then, going to be working on some SMB2U all levels at some point after that. And then ideally the Warpless trilogy for the NES games, because I just got the Warpless trilogy, the Any% trilogy record. So,
And Rupert, can't leave you out. What can we find over there?
Alrighty, so my channel is Rupert83. I run, all the 2D Marios. So basically, a lot of what I do is I do multi-game runs, kind of like what this event was, except that I do all the games. But I run the original NES Marios and the All-Stars versions as well. I'm actually probably more known for running the All-Stars versions, but I run both. But I do a lot of that stuff, and we also have these 2 dogs on stream to entertain as well, because they're a vital part of the stream. But that's generally what you'll find over my channel. But I want to thank you all for having me.
Awesome. It was wonderful having you all on. I enjoyed every run here shown tonight, and that's going to wrap it up for Game Masters. Thank you all so much for watching the show. But Hotfix is not done, because right after a short break, Smooth Operative is going to be taking the reins with another episode of Time Capsule. Thank you all. You've been wonderful. We'll see you all next time.